Several years ago, Katt Williams spoke on all these issues in Hollywood. And what did he get? Blackballed. So many people knew what was going on and all of you kept your mouth shut, knowing all these people were corrupt and evil. Katt Williams have spoke out and finally, standing on his truth, now all the black comedians are in their feeling, 'cause y'all got busted out. You should feel bad. As a race, you continue to violate and disrespect your own race. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. It is so sad to see black people lying and stealing from each other. Making yourself seem more than what you are. I bet your black ancestors would be disgraced at all of this. They are probably turning over in their graves. What happened to Martin Luther King? Quote, I have a dream. No, instead of a dream y'all stealing jokes. Calling black women all out their names. Making money so you can continue dogging women out. What is really going on with all these black men with money and power? Diddy abusing women and lying for years, Steve Harvey stealing jokes, brutally beating his son, bullying and stalking Essie Berry, Bill Cosby slipping Mickeys in women drinks, Jay-Z sleeping with little girls, underage, R. Kelly sleeping with women making them look like men, Tiffany Haddish as a woman do not even know who the hell she is, looking lost and confused, Pimp TD Jake leading his churches astray, Kevin Hart crying about what Katt said, making himself look guilty. Ludacris's rapping trying to say what? Ricky Smiley in a corner crying, because the world finally see all these wannabe weak-ass people, trick-ass daddy wanna speak, because that is what tricks do. Michael Blackson don't know how black he really is, Faze in love calling Katt Williams a chimp. While he's over there looking like a whole gorilla, y'all black want white people to respect you, and y'all do not even respect your own race. Where do they do that at? As black people y'all really got to do better, if you really want to see a change.
She said what she said the way she said it. And if y'all black folks upset because she said what she said, then so be it. Before I get started, you guys, we got a lot of stuff finna jump off tonight. Got a special guest in the house. Got the brothers that's getting ready to join me, but I really want to say hello to everybody first. Yes, I missed y'all too. It was hard as hell for me to stay off this mic and don't run my mouth to you. But I pretty much had lost my voice. So I'm going to see how it's going to go today. I'm not going to be yelling at nobody. I'm not going to trip on nobody. You get your ass up here. You say something you ain't supposed to. I'm just going to remove you off the platform. I ain't got time for it because I don't look like this because I yell at women. I look like this because I'm blessed by God. Welcome, Right Cross. Right Cross said, I'm going to try to do it at the same time. Put y'all comments up there. Right Cross, welcome. Miss Valerie, welcome. And thank you for joining us. Brother Tate in the house. All right, Brother Tate. Don't show no knife today. You don't want no spanking. Don't be up here doing that. I'm going to clown these brothers too. They getting out of hand when I don't be on this mic. Y'all know how it is. All right. Miss Valley, you always on time. I really appreciate that. West Side in the house. West Side, I love you so much. You are such a blessing to me. I really appreciate that so much. Y'all, I got grown. I went to bed at 2 o'clock this morning. Got back up at 6, cooked the family breakfast. Then I went back to bed and stayed in until it was 4 o'clock. I am getting grown in this new year. Hey, Mama. Hey, Fred. How are you doing? Love you guys so much. And if you don't get my hello and you ain't in this box, don't worry about it. You'll get it one way or another later on. I'm going to express a few things before I get on the mic so people will hear what I have to say. And then anybody want to come up and join us because we got special people coming in today. What it is, C-Dub, we right here. Right here. Miss Jackie, how are you? Miss you so much. I hope everything's going well with you. Okay, there's Miss Jackie. And I love how y'all show each other love in the box. I really appreciate that. Welcome, Miss Michelle. How are you? I'm trying to get the comments down so when I get ready to start talking, my comments don't pass up and we're talking about something and I miss what we're saying. You know, because sometimes I'll talk and the comment come in late. I'm trying not to do that today. Welcome, Miss Renee and everybody else. I'm just going to pop your comment in so I can see it. Because someone was like, you didn't pop my comment in. Well, maybe you didn't write it big enough. Maybe I was moving too fast and didn't see it. I don't know. Miss BB, welcome. Miss Tasha, welcome. And let me see. I hope I get them all down for a whole bunch more getting in. Miss Renee, Miss True, please, Miss BB in the house. And thank y'all again for being so courteous in the mic. And a lot of people called me. Welcome, Miss Christina. Welcome, Miss Cheryl Johnson. True, please. And I just really got the messages, you guys. So I'm gonna respond on some of what I heard, but I'm just gonna tell y'all what I feel. I'm gonna go from there. Miss Ship in the house. Okay, I think I got it, but let me click them comments. Let me click them comments. Okay, so listen, you guys, anything y'all want to talk about, you see all the names on the platform. I know a lot of people been seeing what's been going on with Katt as well. Hi, Miss Dorothy, how are you? And basically they said they felt like Katt was my secret weapon. I'm Katt's secret weapon, if you really want to know the truth. But whichever way it go, we both made each other look credible. So it really doesn't matter. I didn't know Katt was going to come out and do that. I'm glad that he did. I'm very grateful that he did. It just solidified everything I'm saying. Before Katt came out, I feel like people knew that I'm not a liar. So I want to put that out there. I'm not sure what people thought the other night. So if you was not on here the other night, and I'm finna set things straight. So we start talking about other things, we'll already be okay with everything we saying. So the other night we got on the platform. There was a young lady named Miss Tennessee. I call her Tennessee. I guess her name is Gina. Miss Gina was cool for a moment. Hey, Miss Dorsey. She was cool for a moment, but all of a sudden her wig got too hot, and I think she got a little confused. So let me just break that shit on down now. I don't believe in talking about women. I don't believe in disrespecting people. But really, y'all, I'm an activist, but I am human. So this ain't what you want. This ain't what it's going to be. But I still tried to be respectable to her, because when she got confused because she was too hot in that wig, because y'all saw how she was pulling on it. She was pulling on it like she was sweating. She wasn't used to hair. And you can tell black folks, black women, when they get some hair on their head, they shit be moving and bobbing and going back and forth. I knew it was a synthetic wig, and I would have never put that on her. So I'm just putting that out there. So Miss Tennessee, I know you watching, but if you want to come up here tonight, this may not be the place for you to be. So even with her, I didn't like the hairstyle she had on the other night. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a master cosmetologist. I would have never put no stuff like that on top of her head. I'm not trying to clown the woman, but she clowned herself when she came on my platform telling me to shut up, what I should do. Did she apologize? Yes, she's apologized. But why should I not say how I feel? I felt some kind of way. And then if y'all don't remember who she was, about 2 weeks ago, maybe we was doing, I think it was Woman to Woman. And she was up there, or it might have been Recap Friday, but she was up there with Miss K from the Panthers. And she had a short red wig on. Miss Tennessee, you should have kept that red wig, because that black one wasn't doing shit for you. No disrespect. I would have cut that bad boy shorter, layered it a little bit, fringed it around her face a little bit, because like your nose is different, your face stick out. So I'm just saying, you got to get people styles that match them. Brother Tate swore he saw some baby hairs. It wasn't no baby hairs on that wig. That shit was shadows from all that hair that was on her head. So stop playing. So if y'all put something on your head, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, because I'm not saying I'm the best at what I do. But don't put no damn wig on your head and let the wig wear you. You might as well not even put a wig on. Go put a hat on. Go plait your stuff up. But if you want to put a wig on your head and the wig is wearing you, I don't think you need to put a wig on. You could just look like Scooby-Doo up in this piece, because looking like that, that's serious to me. And I'm going to be a little crucial about that, because I am a cosmetologist. No harm, no foul. Her telling me to shut up. People felt some kind of way about that. I understand. I felt some kind of way about that too. I swear I kind of tried to keep myself. But older women, I love y'all to death. But do not get on this mic and get confused, because I'll be like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, okay, ma'am. I'm an elder too. I know y'all saw that gray hair I had. I'm trying to get me more if I can. I count every strand. So for every year I got way over 54, I'm almost to 100. So I want what you give me, and I give what is given. One reason why I brought it up, because sometimes I don't want to come on this mic. So what y'all just saw was my AI. And it's gonna be different ones giving different messages. I put her white because I wanted her white. Y'all worry about her being white and talking about black folks. I'm the one talking behind that AI. But if you see it from a different perspective, then maybe you'll learn from a different perspective. Because all we do as black people, as kind of go at each other and put them down. Now with Katt, I can't say he did that. I'm just saying he spoke what he felt. With Miss Tennessee, when we was going back and forth, she said that she wanted to question me about Katt. So I said, okay, because I wasn't going to go on that day. I said, okay, that's one of my subscribers. I try to stay loyal. So I get on here and it all went left. It went left. I didn't hear no question about Katt. It was more so I'm a cheerleader for Steve Harvey. You telling me what to do. Like if you ain't walked in my shoes, I really don't want to hear what you gonna tell me I should do. Because no disrespect to nobody. I ain't telling other people on the platform. But if I say something on my platform and you take it to offense, then hell yeah, I'm talking about you. Because I didn't call your name out. But half of these women, they sit up here on the mic, you cowardly, and the men are cowardly too. You take your tail and you tuck it, and then you gonna ask me what to do. Hell, I'm trying to figure everything out myself. So what do you feel like I should do? And the only reason why Miss Tennessee didn't get it worse than what she was, because my auntie, I seen it go across my screen on my text messages, and so happened my text messages were up. And she was saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. One side was saying, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. The other side say, no, 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 no. She said, because I want to get her. But I caught myself. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. If you come for me and I'm on this internet and you say something, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to dog them, disrespect them. But if you say something on this internet, everybody's watching anyway. So I know you don't think that I'm going to be shutting up because you said something and I can't talk about what you said. Then remember, when you come on my platform, don't open your mouth if you don't want a answer to whatever you done said, because I'm very blunt, I'm very bold. Please take that title off. That's the same thing y'all did with celebrities. Now y'all are mixed up with celebrities, and now you done found out most of them are molester, con artists, pimps, hoes, whatever else you want to see, sucking on bananas, tricks, and everything else, chimpanzees, I don't know. And somebody tried to say funny because I said that Faison Love was looking like a whole gorilla. Now listen, I know black people taking offense when you talking about monkeys and things like that, but he said Katt looked like a chimpanzee. What the hell do he think he looked like? Nigga, you ain't too far from a chimpanzee, but you look more like a gorilla. Your belly, your whole face, your hairs. So I just said what I feel. No harm, no foul, clowning. Do the man look like a monkey? No, he don't really look like a monkey, but you did like a whole gorilla with that belly over there. So I'm going to still stick by what I said. Tiffany Haddish. This is my thing. People are hitting me up in my Instagram saying things to me. But are y'all hitting other big time bloggers up that got millions of hits? Are y'all talking crazy to them? So somebody sent in my message box that Tiffany did more on Girls Trip than tried to show somebody how to suck a banana like it's a ding-a-ling. Well, guess what? Whatever she did on Girls Trip, that's the most part that someone remembers. The other part, I asked just one of my subscribers out of curiosity. I said, what did you remember about Tiffany Haddish from Girls Trip? He said that all he remembered her was humping some boy on a bike. I missed that. So they didn't see no professional parts of this lady. They saw her humping on a bike, taking a banana like she trying to suck on something, explaining that to a woman. It's just certain things. I don't care what platform I'm on. I'm not going to do that. But you see, they didn't say, girl, I remember she was sitting there having an intellectual conversation. All they remember is the banana and the grapefruit and if she humping on some dude. I missed that. I didn't even want to go back and see it. I might go see it later. So if you're upset about what I said about Tiffany Haddish, so be it. If y'all didn't see the video, it's out there with Tiffany Haddish sucking a banana. I mean, so that's what she was doing, showing people how to suck ding-a-ling on a movie. Don't nobody care what you want to suck. You get what I'm saying? That's on the dang old movie. But why do you feel like we had to see that? But if that's what y'all writing about, that's what your articulate selves want to talk about, then so be it. But I said what I said the way I said it. Trick Daddy. Yes, I did an AI by Trick Daddy. If y'all ain't seen the AI about Trick Daddy, I said what I said. No disrespect to Trick Daddy, but I did be a little bit disrespectful. But you coming up here jumping on people bandwags, you want to talk about Katt because Katt said he looked like he got a number 2 boo-booed on his face. Well, the truth is the light. If you didn't think you look like boo-boo, why you gonna say something in the first place? He just made a statement. You know how these comedians are. They're gonna say what they want to say. If you got boo-boo on your face, you know you ain't got boo-boo on your face, but that's all you heard from Katt conversation. But you in the booty eating game, player. So if you in the booty eating game, you may have some kind of boo-boo on your face. Boo-boo. I'm just saying, I don't eat booty. You said you did. So don't get mad at me because you pointed out something that Trick Daddy did, and y'all hit me up on my Instagram gonna tell me I don't know nothing about Trick Daddy. You're right, because I wouldn't go with nobody named Trick or Daddy. Because how did you get that name, Trick? Or was you trying to be somebody daddy? Just saying. One more. Hazel E. Lee. Procrastinating ye, I don't know what your name is, but you don't hold a candle to me. You're younger than me, and I'm 54, and I look younger than you. So I didn't get no plastic surgery done, nor did I look like Frankenstein. And let me make myself clear when Katt's trying to come for me. Y'all, I ain't never had no work done on my body. Like, you know what I'm saying? They try to say I had some work done on me. Don't get mad because you look like Frankenstein and I said what I said about what I said. Before there was a Hazel E, I was rocking with Katt. I have to sleep with him. It's just a principle. But if I wanted to, you wouldn't have been with him because I would have been with him first. But it's all good. Katt Williams can be whoever he want to be, how he want to be. Because he had came in my circle, I'm still going to rock with him. Anybody come in my circle and stood for me, tried to help me in any kind of way, even if it was a word of encouragement, then I'm going to stand for them. You may not do that. It has nothing to do with me, but I will do that no matter what. Do I feel like I'm going to see Katt Williams this year? For sure. But I ain't really ready to see him right now because he got a lot going on. And I don't know what's going to go from one way to another, you know, because I still am worried a little bit about his safety. Now, someone also sent me something saying that Katt's not going to live till 2025. The end of 2025 or whatever, he going to be dead. Well, how do you know that? Because I'm going to keep that email and what they said and what they did because I don't know who. And I don't know what's going to happen to Katt. I pray to God that nothing do happen to him because of the simple fact that he's a good person. But there's so much going on in this industry, you can't trust what people will and will not do. You can't trust what people will and would not say. I am not a follower. I am a leader. So, you know, my whole perception and how I think is different from you guys on these platforms. One lady wants to say I'm calling people gorillas and talking about tricks and sucking. I mean, I'm human. You said it. I just repeated it. You put it on a video. I said what you did. So if I got an opinion about something, which everyone got something, don't trip on me because I'm telling you what I feel or think or say. And that's with any other platform. If you go on a platform and you feel like you don't like what somebody says, just remove yourself from the platform. We all got our own different platforms. We all gonna say what we want to say. We entitled to things differently. But if you on my platform and you say something that I don't like, then subject to know that anything could come out my mouth. I'm giving everybody fair warning now because I'm not the average sister that sit on this mic. What comes up comes out. So when you run your mouth, no matter on what level, whoever you are, then whatever you say, I will have a rebuttal for that. You may not have a nice day afterwards, but I said what I said the way I said it. So I just want to put those things out there so you will know. I checked my voicemail today and I had a lot of phone calls. So the other night, y'all went on C-Dub page. C-Dub talked about Katt. C-Dub talked about everybody. You know what I'm saying? C-Dub may not have the same deliverance that everybody else has, but at the end of the day, like, he feels the way he feels, and that's fine. I'm gonna feel the way I feel, and that's fine. If Katt calls to me, I'm not gonna call C-Dub and say, yo, C-Dub, Katt called me. That's my friend. I'm gonna go see what Katt want. What we not gonna do though is be on a platform and people that deal with me, it's like we're gonna throw them up under the bus. Because anybody who came on my platform, I ain't threw none of their people up under the bus. Their friends, their family members know nothing, and I could have done that. So people got to really tread lightly what they say. And as far as all the bloggers who are blogging, if you got people following you and you be like, get the fuck off my page if you don't hear what I gotta say. If a person tell you that, to get the fuck off their page and don't take yourself back on their page no more. Because at the end of the day, if they tell you to get off their page and you don't want to hear what they gotta say, then stay off their page, because you can't make a person talk the way you want them to talk. You can't make a person listen the way you want them to listen. You ain't got to tell me but one time to get the hell on, and I'm out of there for life. You ain't got to say one time anything negative to me, and then I'm gonna be looking at you cross-eyed. One is enough. Two is too many. Players, you don't even get a third time. And if you get a third time, and after that, baby, it's a strike. Because I already know you're going to continue to come to me with that negative energy that I'm not going to let it be to. I want to say also, this is a big thing that's going on with Katt. Somebody did hit me up and say they feel like I'm one of the reasons, why would he come out like that? I don't care why he came out. What I care about is out of all the men who want to say he's short, he want to be this or he want to be that. What y'all say? See them say he was a dick handler. I don't know how many dicks he done handled, but I know niggas went to prison and handled dicks too. I know people that did dicks all kind of ways. That ain't me. I'm just talking to you. So I don't look at that, because certain parts in the movie I probably wouldn't play. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with me, because I'm still gonna stand by Katt no matter what nobody has to say. I don't even really know what that is. I researched it for myself. Please don't take anybody verbiage to offense, because if you do, then you can ask them for yourself, or I'll entertain the question because it was said. Because without our subscribers, the people who view us, then who's going to watch you? How do you get elevated to another level? So if y'all got platforms, I'm telling you, the brothers that's starting platforms, y'all got older women on your platforms. So I know I talk smack, but I ain't disrespectful to no ladies and stuff like that. Y'all men need to watch what you saying on your platform, or old ladies, stay off these men platform. If it gets too much for you that you feel like you're going to be disrespectful, or they're going to be disrespectful to you, because I'm sure that nobody's trying to do that, but because of language, verbiage, and certain things that said, people will take it a certain kind of way. I know that people are pretty personal about me, and I got women calling me from all over the world. It's somewhat overwhelming. So I don't have to just deal with you guys. I deal with people every day, and that's energy, that's people, that's personalities coming at me from every which way. I am one individual. You guys are 1,000 or more people just all over, the world coming at me. This is something different from me. Then that's what I gotta take it as. I don't want nobody seeing like I'm being disrespectful, I'm being rude, but I don't want to be on here acting like I'm not who I am, because just how I act, I do it in real life. So I'm not here to sugarcoat it. Just like C-Dub is who he is, Raymond is who he is, Cross is who he is, John is who he is. We are all who we are in every kind of way. I'm not really here to please people. I'm here to please God. I just had to reevaluate everything that's going on right now because of the hell of a lot. For whatever reason, because I'm connected to Katt, then people sending me that stuff in my Instagram. I'm going to film that. I'm going to figure out how they'll be doing that. And I'm going to start clicking some of that up. So maybe if I expose y'all, you may feel a little better because I'm telling on you or I'm saying things about you. But if I say something and you get upset, then I know that it's true. If I speak about something, I'm speaking about it because I see it's untrue, it's unjust, or it's not right. I don't care about what nobody say about me because you're not going to like everything that someone says. But I am in control of my own destiny. I am in control of my own situation. And the other week when I was telling y'all about Tennessee, that could have went all the way left. But when I lost my voice and I was going back and forth, I could talk, but I still was a lot hoarse. I don't have to sit up here and yell at women like that on the internet. You ain't nothing to me for me to sit up here and let you talk crazy to me. You are nothing to me to sit up here and try to tell me to like somebody who done stalked me, blackmailed me, harassed me. That's what you would do with your wig. I'm not going to do that with me. Maybe you should change your hairstyle and maybe that shit will set you free. But if you so closed-minded that you worry about how you going to look or how you going to be instead of winning something, I'm surely not the sister that you want to be with. I'm surely not the sister that you want to roll with. I'm not a prissy sister. I do what I do. I like to look uniquely different. Now I don't wear makeup every day because you're going to be made up. And that's how you pretty much is. You're made up. You're made up so you can be who you think people want to see. But at the end of the day, you just like everybody else, you and me. So I want to just say those few things before we get started. I put that AI out because it pretty much named everybody that I had on the platform. Someone said they didn't like that the AI said that Michael Blackston is black. He don't know how black he is. Well, he always calling people ugly black motherfuckers. Do he look in the mirror and see how black he is? What do you want me to say about a brother like that? You don't even talk clear that I can understand. He's so ugly that he think he a player and he got this beautiful sister. Nigga, you couldn't have got that sister without your money. That sister wouldn't even looked at you and gave you the time of day. But you want to get upset with me because I said something. I mean, if he black, he black. If he blue, he blue. I'm not a person that's going to talk about people on a negative level like that. But I ain't never liked him. I didn't like him after I saw how he treated his girlfriend. So I had a little animosity there anyway. But when he keep calling people stupid and black motherfuckers, then tell Michael Blackston to go look in the mirror. That's why I made that statement. Because he always said it to everybody. And they ain't even black as him. But he's always saying that. So look at your own color while y'all want to throw salt to me. Ludacris, I said what I said about Ludacris because Ludacris rap, but what were you really rapping about? But whatever Katt said about the Illuminati with you, it made you feel some kind of way because you had to go do a rap, boo-boo. You could have just kept your mouth shut too. All y'all that open your mouth, you look pretty shysty and you made us know something was wrong. Kevin Hart, I did like you, but after I seen that little dress like that, looking like a little Tootie and a little Fruity, it made me think what's up with you too. But that ain't my business. Y'all can let people run up in you and do whatever you want to do. That has nothing to do with me. But what I am letting people know is a lot of Katt Williams stuff is resurfacing. And one thing I saw was that video 11 years ago when they came for his children. That pissed me off. And I couldn't do anything to help Katt at that time because pretty much I was going through myself, but I have followed him through the years and will continue because I want him to know no matter what nobody feel or say, you got fake people every day. He got real riders. People know when I'm on their team, I'm a real rider in this game, and that's what I do. So I'm going to ride with you unless I think something wrong. And if I think something wrong, I am 54 years old. I am going to say what I have to say no matter what. So for the people that left me all these voicemails and stuff, I checked the majority of them. I think I said everything that I had to say that was on the voicemail. I said what I said with Miss Tennessee. I don't know if she's with Margie or not. I told her that she would welcome to come up on the platform, but no disrespect. I did tell her I didn't want to see her face again. I don't want to see her face, and I damn sure don't want to see that wig. I ain't trying to be funny, but I don't. So it was just what it was, and I'm not trying to be rude when I say it. If she wants to come up, that's fine. We'll come up and say what, because I don't know what I'm gonna say. So it'd be better if she probably stayed in her place. If she didn't mean anything by it, that's okay too. If you didn't like what I said and then you want to go with Spook TV and you get paid with fried chicken and cornbread or maybe a biscuit, I don't know, maybe get a little more than my sister got, then go over there to Spook page too. I don't really care at this time. I just want to tell you how I feel and how I roll and what I do. So to that, you guys, I'm going to keep rolling down with these comments. I see one of my guests down in the box. You guys know him. It's Mr. Robert Hines. He was the comedian that knew all the comedians from back in the day. He know all the business. But I want him to join us because we were talking about all these comedians, things that's going on the internet, the blogs, what's being said. So let's just hear what Mr. Robert got to say today. And somebody asked me about that thing on my face. I don't know if y'all see belly dancers. Like the belly dancers, that's what that is on my face. And I got all colors. And I got the head wraps to match them. So if I wore out in public and y'all be seeing my head wraps, I bought the face wraps to go with them. So I'll put that face wrap on with my head wrap. I mean, I just like to blame you guys. I'm just different. Would someone else probably have thought about that? Probably not. But because I know I'm uniquely different, I would. So thank y'all for liking that.
Girl, you said a whole lot.
I know. Let me see how long. I did it in 34 minutes and counting. So let's go.
That was beautiful. Well, here's the first thing. We had talked before, you and I had talked, and I was saying, I don't know what I want to talk about, this or that. And here's the thing. Your reality is what it is. And if it's affecting you, you have more. I'm not saying you person. I'm saying a person has more than enough right to tell their story, right? If this is a part of your story, and what a lot of people I don't think is paying attention to is that these guys actually did form a blockade against Katt Williams. They actually did try to do what they could do to silence him, which is what is happening with me right now. So I know exactly what it feels like to have people try to block you from a situation based on the fact that they feel like your talent might dominate theirs, right?
Is that why you think they did that? Is that why you
exactly what they did? Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So if you look at what actually unfolded, all they did was made him better, because all he did was went around Hollywood and they still came and got him. It is the way things go. That is how it is. Like, if you got enough talent and enough consistency, you can make those people come to you. When the turnstiles start rolling, they're coming to you. They're watching how you sell tickets. They know what you do. And they went to him anyway and kept working with him despite what anything anyone else tried to do against him.
Right. So you think that they came against Katt because he was really talented?
Oh yeah. If it is obvious, like it's certain dudes. Like when I go in a room, most rooms I go in, I'm pretty much gonna dominate the show. Right. But there are rooms I go in that is people who have been in this as long as me and have even committed more of themselves than I have, and you can tell the difference. Now I ain't saying I don't hold my own, because I used to have to follow Bernie Mac all the time. I'm gonna get something out the audience, but it's certain people's energy and their pain, they translate it better than others. And the one thing you can say about Katt Williams, no matter what he says, it's some shit that is going to feel like, damn, let me think about what he just said, right? It's going to be so factual. And let me just say this, as a stand-up, the best you could do is tell the whole truth and keep that truth as funny as you could keep it.
Right. And people got to realize too, like, people aren't used to real truthful people. It's almost like y'all like people sugarcoating stuff, and that's the way that it is, on certain levels. You got to really, like go outside the box and see what you see for yourself. Then the door said, Katt said what he said while people mad. You can say what you want to say and believe Katt. And Dove said it too. Well, C-Dub's entitled to his own opinion. C-Dub's not going to make me change mine like Mr. Robert as is. Everybody got their same opinion because everybody didn't like what Katt did, and I get that too. But that still ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm still gonna deal with him the way I want to.
It is your right to feel how you feel, but it's my right to do what I have to do.
Right. Well, whatever you think. I saw Miss Jackie said something about the lady wig. I was just saying in general the other night with that wig, you could tell that she wasn't used to having no hair on her head and it didn't fit her. Ladies, don't be going up to the beauty shop and telling somebody, I want this hairdo, and you know it don't fit you. As a cosmetologist, I ain't never done that. I'm not gonna sit up and put some shit on you and it don't look right. Then when they can say, "Oh, girl, it's cute," girl, you know you lying. That wasn't cute on her. That's your fault that somebody tell you cute because you saw some on them. Because it looks right on them, don't mean it's gonna look right on you. That's all I'm saying. And it appeared and alluded to the fact that it seemed like she got a little confused with that wig on her head. She didn't know where she was going or coming. She almost got whiplash. She didn't know whether she wanted to turn to the right, to left. What do you want me to say about it? The wig didn't look right. I said what I said.
It was a whole lot of hair on that woman's head, and
it was too much. It was too much.
Yeah.
I
was like, is something wrong with this lady? At first, I thought she was like drunk or something because it just sounded like she was inebriated. She sounded like she was standing out front getting ready to sing over a barrel or something in Philly. She sounded like she was full. And then I'm just looking at the hair struggle thing going on, like, okay, I guess it must be itching or something. I don't know. But it was a weird, and I was like, my God, this Miss Berry is awful patient with this lady, because I'd have been got her out of there. I'd have been gone if it was me. That was an amazing amount of patience that you showed to sit and listen to her. Even when she was trying to be complimentary, she was still being argumentative in the middle of the compliment.
Like, did you see that? Did you see that? Was that just me? I saw that too. I was like, well, what's that about? My thing is, you got lucky when you said shut up. Because the last person that told me to shut up and talk crazy to me on this internet, so let me just keep it real. There was a lady, and I know y'all remember, I said something about it. She tried to be cool with me just like this lady did. Certain things came down. She didn't like the way I said certain things. Then she got her ass up here on this internet, and she tried to talk crazy to me. Now, I was going to go back and talk crazy to her, which I did drag her. But I just got confused because her eyebrows were crooked. If you gonna come to me, I need everything to be on you straight. Because after I see her crooked eyebrows, I couldn't get past anything else. So how the hell are you gonna talk to me and your eyebrows are crooked? Then, after I done talk smack about her on the internet, she get off the internet, she go draw her eyebrows back on and say, "See, Miss ESSIE, the eyebrows are straight now, but they weren't straight when you were talking to me. They were fucking crooked." And if you had friends, your friends should have told you that your eyebrows were crooked, and you should have never went out the house like that. Just like that lady yesterday. At a certain age, we need to stop trying to be 26 and be what we are. Make it look more presentable to you. Just don't throw nothing on your head because you could. So Miss Tennessee made me think, child, I got this new wig on today. I'm finna get out here and spread my wings, make it fly. And that's what she did. Please don't get upset what I'm finna say. But when I saw her kept moving that wig, I don't know this song, but this is the song I thought about. In the jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ding-a-longa, ding. That's what I thought about. So I'm just saying, I said, Lord, why is this song going across? Do she look like the Lion King? Or am I just confused? See, I could have went on this old lady. So please, ladies, I was raised by old ladies. This ain't what you want over here. And that song kept playing through my mind. And really, I was going to put this song with it while she's playing with her hair. Every time she no longer, I could have put the whole song with it and it would have matched her vibe to that wig. So I'm just saying. I don't like talking about people, but I will. And I'm just on the bus to do the mama jokes. So really, I don't think nobody out here can out-smoke me as far as coming to me or trying to clown me, because this ain't what you want over here.
Yeah, that was crazy. Then the other thing, I was listening to I listened to what's the guy called himself with the braids? That works for Steve Harvey. It's Steve
Oh,
Harvey. If it ain't Steve
crackhead,
Harvey, huh?
crackhead, crackhead. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
He
That
said his
cat.
name is Tim Water, but the crackhead. Okay, what about crackhead? What did he say?
Uh, that dude needs help. Like he need to go. Like they got medicine for what he got.
He
You know
needs
what I'm saying? He need to go
he
get
needs
him some
crack.
medicine.
He needs.
Yeah, he needs to go get that. Go talk to them people and let them give you some appeals and stuff. Cause man, his mood fluctuated so quickly. I know you love me, Essie. I know you love me. I'm a man. I'm a man. Wait a minute, homie. Ain't nobody question your manhood. Take it easy. Let me just tell you something. When you ain't used to controlling shit, when you feel like you got to control everything, there's something small in your innards. You know what I'm saying? It's something small about your humanity that make you keep needing to control every goddamn thing. Like,
Right.
my God, you gonna listen to me because I'm a man? Man, dude, chill out. But wait, you wanted love a minute ago, and then the repetitiveness of the crazy shit. It's like you're not convincing nobody who you are or aren't. All you're convincing people of is that Steve Harvey is creepy.
Yeah, and that you work for Steve Harvey, and you
Absolutely.
know, yeah. So this dude didn't know me 10 years ago. This dude don't know me now. They put that crackhead in the place. So if y'all go on Spook TV and you see the railroad braids, that's what I call them, crackhead railroad braids. Y'all know Steve Harvey put him up to that. The dude's not really that articulate. I mean, I probably can ask him to spell a word, and he'll have to go look at a dictionary. If you ask him what 10 plus 10 is, he probably counted his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. You get what I'm saying? So really,
Mm-hmm.
I look at what people say, what they don't say, but what I can tell you is like my people go over there and they hear something, they're gonna let me know. But I'm not going over there and listen to none of those people over there. I've already did that for 10 years. I'm not gonna take myself back there. Cause see, like I'm just saying, you guys, everybody handle things differently. I'm really not the one. I'm really not the one to be talking all crazy to. I'm really not the one to be sitting up here going back and forth with. I understand that crackhead need crack and hits when they need them. Steve Harvey's a low down bastard for getting this little boy mixed up in this, but they don't know his crackhead self still sitting over there with his vibration, with his railroad track boots or whatever. He can go to jail for that. I'm not finna play with him or whatever they feel like they want to say. I don't want to hear that because y'all are mad because you couldn't do what you want to do with me. So even with them, and every other day, you have to have some type of infatuation. I mean, I infatuate myself, y'all. So I understand if people get infatuated. You know what I'm saying? I scare myself. And sometimes I be, oh Lord, don't let her come up here on my platform. Jesus. I don't want to do it. And it's like I don't have no control. So I'm just telling you guys, y'all be used to fake stuff. I'm the real deal. And I ain't gonna keep saying I'm the real deal. I ain't gotta keep saying that. You already know it. Open your mouth and see. Come to me and see what you're gonna get. When I asked Steve Harvey what he done got for 10 years, that's why the nigga had to take that toupee off because he had been sweating so hard up on that toupee. When I kept coming for him, the glue was loosening, the edges were getting crooked. That nigga couldn't keep that. What cat called it a unit? He couldn't keep that lace front unit on no more. Too much was coming his way. He couldn't even. So stop it. And then the sad part, people are putting his lies together. People are putting his lies together. Like they did a video where he was talking about he paid his barber. So this nigga such a liar that he done convinced himself that his high top fade was real. Yeah, I paid my barber $1,500 a week, and he would get them edges. Nigga, they weren't even your edges. It was the wig edges. I got my edges, and he used to flow that, and I just said forget it. And then he started having a little breakdown because I ain't have no hair no more. You never had hair in the first place. That man didn't care about what you talking about. You trying to make your barber look like he upset that he can't get $1,600 a year. He can get $1,600 all day. As Katt said, it was a unit. And the unit you wore at that time was 50. But you all on into my hair, my hair. Niggas, that's just how the women feel when we got it glued on our head. It's ours if we put it on. That was a part of Steve's life at that time. He could not leave home without it, like the Allstate. I'm just saying.
Hey, let me just tell you this.
Okay,
there was parts of the Katt Williams video where motherfuckers was like, who actually have been around to know what he was talking about. Because, you know, when he said that shit about you had the world thinking you had this crispy line, that every nigga in America was like, hell yeah. And I was like, nope, that nigga, his hair was like mine is now. Back in 1991.
So was. That's what Mary said it. She said that nigga had a hole in the top of his head and you could see through his afro. So
that's what he had in 1991. His was almost similar to this because it was a little bit right here, then it dipped in the middle, and you could see the top of his head. And that's what it was back then. So when I started seeing him on all this shit where he had this wonderful, I was like, wow, he got money now. They paying good money to make him look like that.
And then it's all straight and up for it like Kid and Play. She said Katt spoke truth and Ricky Smiley sacrificed his son. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did have somebody send me that his stepson, that wasn't his biological son that died, but someone did say that was his stepson. Someone also sent me a video talking about how Steve may have sacrificed Bernie Mac. I just wish I could find that cell phone with that conversation where that girl said he slipped them some lemonade. Somebody said it was in the hospital. I don't really know either way, you know what I'm saying? But after hearing what Katt had to say, I just feel like it's nothing they will or won't do.
I would agree. I also think that okay, so I don't have, let me just say this. Any truth that I'm telling you, know that for the most part, I'm not mad at anyone, right? Any tea that I spill here with you guys, I'm not mad at any of these people, but the truth is what it is. And another person that I know personally that these guys sort of kind of put a blockade against because him and one of his best friends was writing all that shit. James Harden was writing so much for those guys, for particularly for Steve Harvey. After Steve Harvey had disrespected him and told him he couldn't write for him, he was writing on Steve's shows. He was like one of the head writers on Hang with Mr. Cooper. Hang on, Mr. Cooper was what it was, remakes of. The Steve Harvey show, that show was Hanging with Mr. Cooper. But I'm saying when he wrote for this dude. And what I will tell you about Ricky Smiley is shout out to What Had Happened News. What Had Happened News Love. Shout out to one of my friends just came
that's up. That's your friend right there?
That's my buddy right there.
What had happened? Okay.
Hey, that shit is so funny. Sometimes we have animated characters and we tell the news. I'm sorry. But what about Ricky Smiley? This is the thing that Ricky Smiley did. My friend Duran Howard, we couldn't get into NACA. NACA was the National Organization of College Entertainment or some shit like that. That was what it meant. We couldn't afford to get in it. My friend, who was actually graduated from college, started a college tour through the fraternities and sororities, right? So he had all these fraternities and sororities, and all of the Kings of Comedy worked on his shows. The name of the show originally was Laugh Fest. Now, if you look up Laugh Fest now, it's going to be some white people show. No, Laugh Fest was the name of our college tour, and they still got I think he might still have the copyright for it. But Laugh Fest was the name of our college tour, and all those guys worked on it, and none of them worked on it more than Ricky. And Ricky act like he wouldn't even drop my man a bone. He would like, and listen, you don't owe me shit, and you may not even owe him shit. But don't make it seem like you the gracious, Jesus Q guy that does all you can do for everyone when you left Duran Howard like you left him. And then this is the thing, and even worse was Steve Harvey actually met with those guys and actually promised that he would talk to them about the future and helping them with their tour. Never called. He's still waiting on Steve Harvey's call right now today. Right.
So Steve was supposed to help him and he lied and didn't help him?
Didn't help, and neither did Ricky. Now, if Ricky heard this and maybe reach out to me or somebody and we could settle it. But Duran Howard put too much money in y'all pocket for y'all to let his thing crash and burn when he asked you for help. He was paying them more than he could afford to pay them to keep the shows going, and they took the money and ran.
See, now that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Us as black people, you always trying to say the white man hold you down. You got money to help your people, and you can't even help get down with that. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about right there. Just like me being as an activist, or if I was a lawyer, people get charged for being an activist. You can charge people for that. I don't even do that like that. You call me and I can tell you something. I'm trying to put you up on the game. Don't make me repeat myself. Write down what I said, because when I tell you something, like today, I have to repeat something to somebody at least 6 times a day, and she want to tell me about G.I. Jane, Joe, and Sue. I told her, ma'am, I don't want to hear about all that. Just do what I asked you to do. So it's a lot, and that's to me, when I do that, y'all call me, that's putting you in the game. That's helping you. So a lot of times as black people, we got to do better than we do to like stop putting each other down and try to help each other more. But sometimes people get out of the way, or come out the wrong way, and then you're going to get served the way you come. So for every action, there's always a reaction. And being real, he's saying this about Ricky Smiley, but Ricky Smiley to me is a liar. Ricky Smiley lied to the world for years, saying that Mary got some $6 million from Steve and he saw it. You lying ass bastard. You didn't see nothing. You didn't get nothing. You didn't see Steve getting nothing. What Steve called you and said, yo, Ricky, I'm gonna write a check for Mary. You just said what Steve told you to say. So I can imagine all these comedians, like how they are, and then Katt saying what he got to say. They did what they want to try to step up in the industry, you guys. They stepped on who they wanted to step on too. And now you mad that people calling you out. Get the heck up out of here. You should have kept your mouth closed. You should have not bent over. You should have not opened your mouth. You should have not dropped on your knees. You should have got carpet stains. That has nothing to do with us. You guys did that, not us.
And I just want to point this out. This is the facts.
Let me put this out, because I don't need him over here. Worry about if y'all come for rhymes over here, he got a legal weapon for you over here. So say what you say, mean what you say, Mr. Hyde, and you ain't got to bite your tongue for nobody, because the truth is a light. And that's another thing. I didn't live where Rhymes live. I didn't live where Raymond live. I didn't live where Speed-Ups live. I ain't live where you guys live. So your past, I can't tell you it didn't happen. This shit happened. And if I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you, and I'm going to believe it. Go ahead and spill your guts. Tell her what you want to say.
First of all, ESSIE Berry is not lying to you about anything she just said. The shit that she did for me shook the ground. You understand? These people were treating me differently after that. They fighting harder because they know I got somebody helping me that they didn't expect, right? These people have sent troll farms into my inbox because Miss Berry was helping me, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta do something. We gotta keep them occupied, right?" But here's what I will tell you: when I say to you, all of the kings of comedy was on them shows, Bernie was on them shows too, and Bernie was one of the people we came up under. We were Bernie acolytes. Now, I'm not saying I was there as long as anyone else. I was there from 1991, and Bernie was gone by like 1994, 95. So at least for the first 2 years, I was still around Bernie to know what he was doing. And one of the things Bernie never did was, when he was always bragging about bringing it home, he really wasn't. And there's a whole lot of comics who can tell you that he wasn't, one of which is Evan Lionel. Evan Lionel was doing all the business in all these rooms at first that Bernie was running, especially the most important one. The most important one when I was around was called Spices, and they packed that room, and Evan did the business, and Bernie did comedy, and Evan also did stand-up. The dude was funny as hell, and he was the one who was nurturing young comics to the highest level. Bernie would use you to open up for him, and he was nurturing. Don't get me wrong. I don't want you to think that he wasn't. But the thing is, all this, I'm bringing it home and I'm helping people. He wasn't helping none of those dudes. As a matter of fact, he went so far as to not even contact them. When Evan went to go see him at a show one time, when Evan went in, they wouldn't even let Evan in at first. Somebody else, one of the kings of comedies, let him in. When he came in, he'd get to Bernie, and he's talking to Bernie, and Bernie gives him his manager's number. And he was like, "Come on, Bernie, give me your real number." Bernie gave him another number. It was his manager's assistant. He was avoiding all of the dudes, and I'm telling you this other real quick story. to give this some context, because other people were there, and I'm not the only one still around who was there. When Def Jam came looking for Bernie, the Def Jam sets were only 7 minutes. Bernie put 5 dudes up for 20 minutes, one of which, so Def Jam came to Chicago. They came to Spices, and they came to see Bernie and a bunch of other people because Adele Givens sent them there. Adele Givens, they asked Adele, was there other funny people? She was like, I'll send you to Chicago, go see Bernie Mac. Because Bernie Mac was the leader of the comics sort of at that time. And when Bernie got did the showcase, he put 5 dudes up for 20 minutes, one of which wasn't even from Chicago and nobody knew him. Now keep in mind, at the time, I was new. So I'm looking around all these sad sacks. I'm like, hey, what's wrong with you guys? What's the matter? What's the problem? And they was like, dude, look around you. All of us been rolling with Bernie all this time, and he didn't even put none of us on the showcase. Not none of us. And that's what happened, because Bernie wanted to make sure that whoever was on the showcase, other than Lonnie, because, you know, he had to put Lonnie on there, but anybody that was on the showcase, he tried to make sure that they weren't funnier than him. So he wanted to make sure they only picked him for Def Jam.
Wow. Hey, C-Dub, how are you? I don't know if you saw me. So didn't you say that Bernie Mac did you say that Bernie Mac started the Kings of Comedy? Was that his goal?
Here's what happened. Here's how Bernie Mac. So first of all, Bernie Mac, the dude that actually produced it, I cannot think of his name right now, but his daughter, Latham actually put that whole thing together. And what was happening was Bernie was going across the country and selling out. Like they would put him on the radio, he'd do his thing, and then sell out. So they watch your numbers, right? They watch your numbers. So they seen him barnstorming. That's what they call it. They seen him barnstorming and drawing all those people. So they came to him, and then they built the Kings of Comedy based on the dudes who were selling the most. And Bernie was one of them. Steve didn't really want him on the show. It was supposed to be Steve's vehicle. It was supposed to be about Steve. By the time Bernie hit him with that shit, it was over with. And they had to put him at the bottom. And that's why Steve MC'd, because nobody else could follow Bernie.
You know, I think we'll come back and do a whole thing about Bernie too, because there's so many questions that people have to ask and not ask. So do you know if Bernie was a cheater or not?
I can't say. I can't say.
He said that I can't say. You know, I ain't gonna put the play out there like that. I ain't finna tell his business dead all right. I can't say. Listen, I want to welcome everybody who's in the box right now. I really appreciate you guys for joining us. There's a lot getting ready to be going on. I just want to get like infield and everything. We've been doing recaps on every Friday. So there's a lot of stuff that's being recapped right now on what had transpired, went on. I know Katt Williams is a big thing on the internet right now. We're going back and forth with that. You know what I'm saying? And then too, you guys, everything that we put out and I put out, I'm still pressing on because all this is connected together with Steve Harvey and everything else. So at the end of the day, I still got much love for bro, because Katt got one of the biggest motherfucking platforms right now in the world. And to come at a dude like Steve and knowing that all this is going on, mad respects to him, because a lot of people ain't got guts, courage, or time to come on like that. So I just want to put that out there. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to be able to support people who done supported me in the past. I'm very loyal like that. I couldn't see you because somebody did tell me this one of C-Dub people won't call her name. Do I like her? No, I don't like her because I think she's shady too. But I won't call her damn name because I got respect for C-Dub. I ain't gonna do like C-Dub, get all of them up, fuck this fella. Because
wait a minute, wait.
Hold up. But she gonna send me something saying, ESSIE, just remember, it's been 20 years since you've seen Katt, and you have to remember that every 20 years people change. So I know you care about him and stuff, but he's not the same guy that you knew 20 years ago. So you have to understand that too, ESSIE. And I know you be writing for C-Dub and the men you care about, ESSIE, but you have to be careful about these men. Like she's some kind of Dr. Love or Mother
Well,
Earth
let
or
it be
something.
known.
I wanna
Let it
say,
be known who it is, then, Essie. We need to know. We want to know.
well, shit, she wasn't that damn important to me that I didn't give a fuck about her name. But let me tell you, the girl that tried to, okay, now see, he should have just did this behind closed doors. I was just putting a little bit. The trick,
You know what? It's today, Friday. You know we don't hold
yes,
nothing
it
back on
is.
Friday.
Huh? Huh?
It's Friday. You know we don't hold nothing back on Friday.
Let's don't hold nothing back. The
This ain't
chick,
this
the
ain't the
chick,
hold you back channel.
okay, so the chick that your mom had introduced me to that tried to get me to
Okay.
go on the Soul Train Award thing, what's her name? Come
Patrice
on.
Perrier.
She's supposed to be your PR person one time.
Patrice Perrier.
Oh, that chick. Oh,
Right, right, right,
ESSIE.
right, 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 right.
And she ain't doing nothing but trying to keep up with me because she watching C-Dub, y'all. Because she sweet on C-Dub. I said what I said the way I said it. I said what I said the way I said it. So she tuning in, trying to watch C-Dub like somebody didn't know she was sweet on C-Dub. When she got her ass on the phone after Lynetta introduced me to her, that was the first thing she was letting me know. Yeah, he's very special to me, and I wrote TMZ.
Special.
And you know, I did this. You ain't did a motherfucking thing because he's still right where he is now, girl. But I can tell from your verbiage, your language, and your conversation that you wanted to, what you call a dingling handle. She wanted to do that.
Dick handle.
How about that? Let's put it all out on the table tonight if we're going to do it.
Right.
Well,
Straighten up, wipe the head, do that, huh? You know what I'm saying? She gave me that vibe, C-Dub, that she want that body. But don't be on my page trying to check me about C-Dub, asking me a question about C-Dub.
What?
That's
Not the
none of your
body.
business.
Not the body.
sir, I don't know you. I don't want to start no stuff, but I'm gonna ask you: has she seen your nipples? I'm just asking: has she
My
seen your
nip.
nipples?
Has she seen? Nah, nah. She probably seen my shirt off.
Well,
She
then
seen
that
your damn
means what?
nipple. Yeah,
I mean, not in person.
Hey, she like this. She done seen him before in person. She be like this. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh wow.
My place.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Woo!
look. Okay. This ain't the whole back meat channel, baby. Let's go. Now listen, y'all. I done known Cedar about 6 months, right? So this chick done known him several years. Miss Lynetta come back in the site. Now she calling Miss Lynetta mama. Wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute. Like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
Hey, y'all scorching them in the chat. They
What?
scorching them in the chat.
Oh man. Let it be known. This ain't the whole you back channel. Come on, Essie. Come on. Come on. Where Essie go?
I don't know.
It got steamed up. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, brother. How are you?
I'm well, man. I see y'all discussing some good topics here. What do you think about? I had a question to ask you before Essie come back. I saw the Willie D interview with Katt Williams.
I didn't get to see that yet.
You didn't see it?
I need to watch that.
It wasn't, I'm sitting here looking at a review now. I think he reached if I can look at it right now and tell you, I think he reached like 1.4 million views on it. Not the same comparisons as what he got when Katt Williams went to Shay Shay to kind of, the views that he got. Now it was a difference in between the two interviews. I know you haven't seen it, but he said he took it more of on a calmer base the way he took it. So he said this interview was done before he went to Shay Shay's platform, and he didn't want to bring it out until he ventured off into his next business venture. Have you watched any of Willie's content?
I have watched Willie's content. I am a big fan of Willie D.
Right.
I enjoyed listening to him talk. I enjoyed listening to him rap. I enjoyed all that shit. So when I see him on those, I just dig the Ghetto Boys. That whole Houston vibe is just cool. That whole South Texas shit works for me.
Oh yeah, and one of the things I wanted to elaborate on what he mentioned, because I watched a little bit more and got a little more intel on it. He mentioned that when he did his interview with Cat Williams, that he saw he said if you would, one of the things he mentioned was was skeptical to me, and it was interesting that I didn't know that's how he felt about Steve Harvey. But he said, now if he would have got on Steve Harvey, I would have let him go because I don't like Steve Harvey. What do you think why a lot of other reasons why other people, I did not know this many people did not like him, and that it's a lot of people that love him, but the people that know him in depth, like Essie and I and you and Bernie Mac, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people that, I didn't expect to not really, like Steve Harvey. So,
hmm.
it killed me to see Willie D didn't have no liking for Steve Harvey. Now, he said now he took his interview in a different route, but it just for him to mention, like, if she said something about Steve Harvey, made me feel like he don't really like Steve Harvey at
Steve
all.
Harvey isn't a pleasant man. He is not a pleasant man. Even the people on his team really understand at any given time he'll just shit on you, right? He is not a pleasant person. He is he is his, I don't know, man. He is, his humanity has he doesn't seem to be able to know
Hmm.
when he is being shitty to people, and he doesn't seem to care, right? He is a horrible person overall. Like, for him, like I said, for him to walk up to James Hanna, who wrote just about everything, every one of the top tens James Hanna was writing them, and to say to him, if you think you got something that funny, you should say it yourself. You didn't even get a brother to listen to. And then check this out. He would go on his show to warm up, when he warm up his show, when he would go out to talk to the crowd before the cameras came on,
Hmm.
he would tell people he wrote his own shit.
Before he even goes out there.
I'm saying in general. Like, so
So,
like if a friend of mine went to see his show, and
okay.
before the show they do question and answer, you
Hmm.
know, and they asked him the same question, like, we're writers, we want to know what can we do to get on your team. I don't need no writers. I write all my shit myself. Damn lie. Damn full fucking lie. And let me tell you something else. The moment he seen me on Essie Berry's platform, the moment he started dragging me, it was amazing. I was on a Monday. On Tuesday, he had created a piece. So
When did he drag you?
he put out something about me being a
Did
has
you let
been.
the people do the
We
people
got it
know right
somewhere.
now in the chat that he drug you?
He drugged me the day
What?
after I was on Essie's. He didn't drag me too hard, but he
Where did you
sure
see
did.
this? Where did you
Ask
see
Miss
this
Berry.
content?
Yes, it
I
is.
saw
I
it.
can find it for you and send it to you. Yes.
Wow.
He got Robert face on there and everything. So that he took it personal too, what Robert had said about him. So yeah, he make videos, y'all know about everybody. I stayed down for a minute, you guys. I know y'all talking about Steve little girlfriend. Child, I don't know if the bra his girlfriend or not. Because I clicked out, it just say, look at him putting on his shirt and shit. Child, I don't know if this is girlfriend or not, but now she know what she know. So since this is a get channel, we better start telling some people. Say I ain't connected to her. I ain't dealt with. I don't know this chick. Let me tell you what she did. Maybe that's why I ain't messing with her. But let me go on. This bra, okay, so Lynette gonna hook me up with the chick. Now I'm already feeling vibes about her because she gonna get a whole conversation about seat up. Bitch, you ain't say you was calling me about FBI seat up. This is the seat up. Want to ask a question? I thought you was figure something out to help me with Steve or get something out there. So then she didn't know I knew her card note was due. Don't
How you
tell
know a
seat up
car note
mama
was due,
nothing.
Essie? How you know
Because
a car
mama
note was
told
due?
me.
Oh
Don't tell me nothing if
man!
you don't know.
We on
Damn, here we
Worldwide
go.
Network right now. It's already known. This is in the algorithms now, goddamn. Ain't no turning back. Keep
Well,
on
this could
going.
be okay. Let's go.
Keep on
So
going.
then, y'all, let me tell you what this chick did. So she'd already know her card note due is $250, something like that, right? She gets some little dude who knows C Dub Daddy The dude said, "Oh yeah, I know Willie Norwood. We sing in a choir together. Essie, you want to talk to him?" I said, "So nigga, you sing in the choir with Willie? You sing in the choir with Willie? Okay." So okay. So then this thing, y'all don't make me pull it.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get. I don't even know.
Let's go.
But since we doing I ain't gonna talk about a motherfucker I don't know. I'm gonna talk about somebody that has a connection to me. So let me tell y'all. And I didn't know him like this. So then
I love it.
He say, "Essie, I got somebody I want you to meet because he can hook you up and bring you all these connections." I could feel like he had a little tooty and fruity. I mean, he sounded like a little bit. Maybe he didn't want no booty, but he kind of sounded that way a little bit. He got
Did you talk to him?
Yes, I talked to him.
Did he sound fruity tooty? Did he sound Tootie Rudy?
And he stands like your dad. And he stands like your dad in the choir. So
Lord, I want to be holy.
So wait a minute. So then he wrote me a contract, him and this broad. See that little broad? I said, what kind of shit is this? They wanted me to go on the Soul Train Music Award. I was supposed to get them $250, and then they gonna hook me up with some producer, and then gonna make me top flight, whatever. And homegirl, I ain't never met her. I'm already feeling some kind of way because I think she feeling some kind of way because she think I had some vibe with Cedar. Because straight up, I'll tell her to her face, "Bitch, you want that nigga? You want that brother?"
I don't know why.
Nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't get so
shitting me.
Oh man, she gonna say, "Yeah, Essie, and I'll meet you at the Soul Train Music Award." So you think that you done already let me know you on C-Dub, you trying to see what's vibing between me and C-Dub, that you're gonna invite me to the Soul Train Music Award, and I'm gonna give you $250, and I'm gonna go. Now they were gonna pay for my plane ticket. They were gonna pay for my hotel. All this in the contract, y'all. But I told them, check this. After careful consideration and think about everything that transpired and what was said, it's clear to say that something does not smell right and it's not right. And I will right now pass and decline this offer. One, because the BET wanted me, they ain't gonna make me pay shit. They're gonna tell me to pay, they're gonna pay me. And they're going to send me a contract and ask Essie Berry what she wants for using her husband's likeness. But I don't know where these people came from with C-Dub. These were back in the day. So let me just tell y'all.
I haven't even seen the Soul Train Award.
Hold
Where
on.
the awards at?
She said it was in Atlanta.
Did it come on TV?
Yeah, it was going to be on TV. It's always
gonna
on TV.
be. So
yeah, it was.
Something went wrong.
She said, so she done known C-Dub for 10 years, right? But then she didn't say nothing. 10 years, y'all. And as soon as she seen C-Dub back on this platform with my bubbling brown sugar ass, she came running. "Oh, C-Dub, I'll save you. Oh, C-Dub, I'll rap for you. Oh, C-Dub, oh, C-Dub, oh, what we gonna do? Oh, C-Dub, I heard a damn song in her. Oh, C-Dub, can I come to you? Oh, C-Dub,
this is love hearts.
To you. Yeah, come on now. Yeah. So I said, she younger than me. You know you ain't brighter than me, and you trying to come and pin search me about a brother that you left alone 10 years ago because you see him on YouTube. Okay. So after she contacted me back and I told her that, she's still been trying to befriend me. And I don't just befriend people. So I ain't really said nothing to her, but it's just amazing. This broad went his circle for 10 years. She went behind his back. She never told him about the contract, but you know now. She gave me a contract to go on Soul Train. See how people do shiesty shit? And then she was like,
can I just inject one thing? Can we rewind back to one moment that you just talked about?
What's that?
How much was her car note?
$250, baby. That was
and how much was the amount to get on the show?
$250, baby. I already know it. Yeah. So you gonna pimp me?
Okay, you got that one. I got $250. Okay, break even. Oh, yeah.
She wanted her card. Now, what's one? When your mama, see, she didn't know that your mama told me her. Wait a minute, though, y'all. The funny part, She didn't know when she on the phone with Lynetta come back telling me everything at that time, right? So she didn't know that she had told me about the girl Kano. I bet Lynetta sweating the heat now. Oh shit, Essie on this motherfucker. She just started running her mouth. Then she be like, Mom, do you know Essie went and told people that my condo is due because you said something? And I was just trying to protect C-Dub, you know. And she already got a little old man in the back corner somewhere.
That go to show you I ain't worth a damn. I ain't worth shit but $250.
Well,
I ain't worth nothing but $250, man. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't get that.
$250 ass.
She didn't get that. She didn't get that, though. Trying to play me out.
God damn, man. Put me in the $250 category. God damn.
But you know what?
Listen, Gigolo's got to start somewhere, bro. If you start out at $250, you'll get promoted every 6 months or so.
Gigolos get money too.
Oh my God. Y'all welcome to Recap Friday, man. We in the building. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We just started. Did I mention it's hella early? Hey man, look, go get your appeal to gonna keep you up. Go get your uphill. What they call them? No-dos? Yeah, get this the no-do channel because we just started.
They don't need no no-dos on this channel. They already know they ain't gonna do and they ain't gonna damn doze because they may miss something over here. They trying to go nosy.
Did I miss anything before I came on? Y'all know it took a minute. I had to go get my drink. I had to go get my drink so I can thank. Yeah, did I mention that?
Okay, make sure you thank, because see, I'm gonna be popping people that you know. So I'm just saying, y'all, I can call some people names and try to tell their business too out here on there. And I think she'll be handling C-Dub Ding Ding if he gave her half of the chance. That's what you call a dingling hold, a handler.
Come on now, Essie.
Yeah, come on now, Essie. C-Dub, stop playing. C-Dub, stop playing.
I'm not telling you the truth. This is not this dick hand. I don't let everybody handle. Everybody can't handle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I'm just saying,
anybody handle channel. You know what I'm saying?
But what you need to do, you get some of the bras that what you don't want to handle or do, and you got around. Make sure you don't come to a bra like me, because I know what she wanted to handle. That's all she wanted. I know I'm telling the truth. Stop playing that. We gonna put some stuff out here. Let's tell the truth.
All night, if your body can handle. Oh my God, he said he don't let everybody.
Say that again. What you say?
I said not everybody can handle. So it haven't been anything ever going on in that way with her. You know what I'm saying? Some men, can see, but some men, I'm gonna be actually honest.
Y'all. He trying to play. Watch the hand movement.
No, I'm giving.
Watch the hand movement, y'all. Watch the body language. Watch the show.
Some people can tell. Some of us men know. Now, signs and symbols. Some of us men know when a woman is trying to get at them. With her, now women see different. Now with her, I didn't see that. But in my mind, a little bit, it could have been a possibility.
But then you tell me she came on to you a little bit. Yeah, don't make me tell you what you said. You better think hard, because I'll break that shit all the way down. She came on to you. She tried to show you her chuggalugs. Yeah, okay.
Right. Yeah. But that don't mean I'm not gonna say that it was an approach of coming at me. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, but some people think, because some of us men know, like, I try to put off an impression. If I know a woman probably feeling me, but I'm not feeling her in that way, that I don't move in a way that makes her feel that I'm actually feeling her, because then people start doing more.
Feel her, but she did want you to feel her, right? She did.
Well, I thought when she came from out of town to come visit.
Yeah, she came from out of town, y'all. Y'all hearing this? Go ahead, baby.
Right. When she came to come visit, you know what I'm saying?
You digging a deeper and deeper hole.
No, because at that time, I'm gonna be totally honest. I was married. I didn't hide the fact that she came down from my wife. Nothing like that, because when I'm with you 100%. But I did feel like when she came, she wanted to go out that night, and I felt maybe it was a little above and beyond, because I did have a wife at home. You know what I'm saying? If my wife don't want to go out with me on that set, I don't feel like I need to be going out with a woman that's not my wife. So I made sure I didn't go. So I felt like the trip for her was a waste of time. So I'm just saying at that time, that's when I felt different, because it was like, when she came down there, she wanted to, chill out, party. But I was married, you know what I'm saying? My wife ain't feeling to go chill out and party, then I can't go do that, just out of respect for my relationship and out of respect for her to know that, okay, dude's a solid guy. You know what I'm saying? He's real about what he was. So I'm not going to say that the shit went left, but you never know what's on a person's mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I kind of started thinking. At first, I try to keep everything business, because when you go into the way I was with my whole approach, and when I did come out in the internet with my story, people knew I was married and I had children. So when I came out with that approach, I'm happily married. So it's the difference between a person that's not happily married and a person that's married and they're happy. So my approach was, okay, look, I'm out here, I'm with my kids, so you can tell I'm happily married. So anything I do behind the scenes, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because someone's gonna be like, this is a married guy. And then, when you out here in this industry, it's easy to get exposed if you out here doing something behind your wife's back.
I ain't explaining all this. Y'all listen now.
Oh, but I'm being totally honest.
You swing them high, you spread them low.
I'm just saying what's
somebody said yes, Robert, and we gonna let him. I was talking about you digging a hole. Miss Watkins said yes, Robert.
It's different if I'm not married and I got a girlfriend. It just depends on but I try to make sure whoever I'm involved with, that there is some kind of state,
Wait a minute, time out 20 seconds. Time out 20 seconds. Give me one second.
Just being honest. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Miss Watkins just put up a bunch of tiny little violins.
Let me see.
Yeah, you know why? Because I want to play them. I want to play them up with you. Because look, y'all see, now check this. Now, y'all done seen C-Dub express himself. But you see how his whole body moving? He's rocking with it. His hands moving.
I always rock.
Listen. Now, how many women y'all know, hello, gonna drive out of town for somebody else's piece of meat? So you know they're married up, and you gonna
ask them. You gotta ask a woman that.
For somebody else's piece of meat. And you got your own at home. Child, she thought I'm gonna do a little bump and grind.
Right. You can't knock everybody down. Then it'd have been a problem. If I knocked her down, then it'd be a problem.
So he's married. Hold up. Because see, I hope Raymond is finna learn from you, right?
Where he at? Wait a minute,
Robert. Wait a minute, see that. Make sure, Robert, y'all be on this conversation next week. See this man, right, Raymond, he finna have to learn something, because I'm gonna put his ass on the hot seat next week. I told him, he's ready for nobody like me. I'm gonna put him on the burner line. I'm gonna show y'all how to do some Mac and rap. Y'all better have this brother a little support up in this piece. Keep it real, because he gonna, you need Raymond right now? Look. Hey, cut that.
What's up, babe? What's up, baby?
Oh, shit.
Baby! Last time I did that, we got in trouble.
Since it's recap Friday, right? Since you want to play like that, all right. Since you want to play like that, right? Since it's recap Friday, let me tell you what happened the other day. Since everybody telling, because it's a recap. So yeah, everybody. Let me tell you what Raymond did the other day. Then.
Oh shit.
At least the hot seat's not on me.
Since everybody want to tell today. Okay,
I'm telling
it too. So Raymond. This today the snitch channel. Did I mention snitching is in? Did I mention we telling today? Okay, right.
Dang.
I did. So the other day, right, I get a phone call from Raymond. No, I think I called Raymond on the phone.
Fix it.
What's going on, Raymond? Nothing much. God damn.
Fix it.
God damn. What's going on, man? You all right? You all right, Raymond? You okay? Man, go with that fine ass ESSIE Berry, so goddamn fine. Ooh.
Hey!
Oh, well, I love this woman. I said, man.
You wrong with that shit right there, C-Dub. You wrong with that shit right there. You ready for that shit right there.
I'm telling you what.
You wrong.
Everybody trying to tell. Everybody trying to tell.
Yeah, wrong with
Tell on
that
that.
shit.
That nigga said, "Oh, I thought something was wrong." The man said, "Oh, the first thing you see how he just answered the phone now. That's what the first thing he came out with. It wasn't like good evening, hey, how you doing? It was like, oh, that girl, that girl, Essie Berry, that first.
Hey, did the nigga start sucking his teeth?
I heard that too. That nigga teeth was slipping, and I said, "Damn, man, you all right, bro?" He's like, "Man, I'm just trying to tell you, man. My queen, Essie Berry, man, to be
that nigga ain't shit."
You know how he talk. To be around her is just an honor. Just to be around her, bruh. I'm trying to tell you that girl just my sweet.
I wasn't expecting that one.
She Essie Berry just so. Ooh, I said, "Damn, boy." Wait till I go tell Essie Berry about this one, right?
I can't never man talk with you no more.
Right. That's okay. That's okay. Cause I'm a soul teller. Since y'all telling.
That's what it is. This get back.
And the way you did me, and on the way you did me. Watch this. And the way you did me, bro.
Let's get back.
The way you did me the other day on the platform, we was on there with Miss Tennessee. Now the way you handled me then, why I can't pay you back now then, bro? Today's payback. You just came up there ready to kill something this week. You had a whole butcher knife.
Butcher knife. Hey.
No, that was a survival knife. You had a Rambo knife.
I got another one too.
Right. And Miss Nebraska was talking about how you feel about how you feel now after looking at yourself just this week talking about Miss Nebraska. How you feel, Raymond?
Miss Nebraska or Miss Tennessee?
Oh, excuse me, damn, Miss Tennessee. I'm sorry,
like,
Miss
y'all
Tennessee.
got chicks from all over the state that y'all mad at.
Yeah. That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
This the chick. They talking about the chick with the wig now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you feel? See them telling everybody their business.
How do you feel? How do you feel, my brother?
Now, Miss Tennessee, she gave me the vibe from the beginning that she wasn't on 100. So once I read the body language, that's all it takes for me.
Right. I understand that, Raymond, but this is Recap Friday. Make sure when you get on that you know that this is an evaluation day to see what you did wrong.
You done told all this damn business online. He's still confused of that shit right there.
Nigga.
I'm just saying.
He's confused of that shit.
So what you gonna say, Essie, if he fly in? What you gonna say if he fly in to where you at?
Wait a minute. What you asking now?
What you gonna say? Yeah. You heard me.
Yeah. Hey.
Where you gonna fly in and get a hotel room?
First of all, Raymond ain't.
You ain't got no control of that.
First of all, Raymond ain't ready for no woman like me, and I got everything controlled because I'm Southern hospitality.
I dare you.
That nigga, he can't handle me. You get what I'm saying? The average man can't handle me. What Raymond gonna do with me? What he gonna do? He already on the hot seat for Wednesday. What you got something to say, Raymond? What you going?
Not yet.
I ain't full of it. Living my life. I'm not full of it.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I'm new here. I don't have any secrets or nothing yet. I'm sure I'm gonna do some shit that's gonna eventually. And
I
got a question.
Wait.
I should have said
Mr. Not Secret. So here we go. So see that night I was on your live and I was talking. Now listen, you guys. Like, no try to put on my business, but I got big breasts, right? when I was doing that live that night, I didn't know how my breasts were perking up. I said something to Robert, and Robert said something like, Miss Mary, it's okay if you showed them. That's okay with me. You get what I'm saying? So he had his own little cover up too. He was doing.
Not only did I say that, I said, Miss Berry, I saw your live, and your breasts were breathing that night.
Hey!
Yeah. So that's okay.
That's exactly what I said. Listen, let me just tell you something. First of all, I don't mind. Let me just say this. If something happens, how am I wrong for saying it happened?
Oh, now he's trying to come with the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If it happened,
Right.
They were there, you guys. They were there. I saw them. They were there.
Hit the mute button if I'm making too much noise.
Hey, what's happening?
No,
for the party, you know.
He gonna say hit the mute button. He don't. If you make some noise, this nigga put a
like,
blender on.
Nigga, you hit the mute button.
Yeah, he got a blender on. He gonna say, right, Robert. Oh, y'all don't worry about it. If I'm making too much noise, well, we gonna hear your blender player. The other way. Oh, he making a potato pie. What is nice at tonight? Show us what's in the other pot over there. Fuck that.
What ain't Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what's in the other pot? Hey. Let me tell y'all, that night that I clowned Raymond about his rice, Raymond had to call me. He said, yeah, do that better. We'll take a little water to it. So I had to be like, let's coach him through this rice thing. On the line, he had like, yeah, this rice good. It tastes real good. It's real good. It was hard. It was stiff. He's like, yeah, it's still hard. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Listen, y'all, Miss Carol want to come up for a minute. Let me see what my beautiful queen wants. Y'all
Somebody said this, Doug.
Left.
You can take that lady to the Diddy party. To the Diddy?
What?
Yeah.
To the Diddy party.
Hey, Carol, this one always left, didn't it?
Y'all doing me all type of ways.
Yeah, Mother says, hey, we just gonna let it all out of each other tonight. We ain't gotta worry about this no more. After the night, ain't nobody gonna tell nobody business. That's the show. Ain't nobody gonna sit there about nobody.
No, I'm telling everything.
You better not tell your business, goddamn, because these niggas gonna tell it.
Hey, Miss Carol, what's going on, beautiful? It's a hot mess.
Enjoying them. I'm sorry. I was enjoying them. But I had something to say concerning you, Miss Berry. I really appreciate you. And I want to tell you I appreciate that you do tell your test and your testimony. And I appreciate your caring, your loving, your honesty, your determination, the fact that you are anointed. You're definitely a strong leader. You're beautiful. You are the real deal. I thank you that you stand up strong for victims. You're very respectful. You're a beast. You're a bulldog. I'm trying to remember. You walk by faith and not by sight. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Thank you for not sitting down on victims. And thank you so much for not shutting up for the victims, but you stand up strong for the victims and you speak out loud for the victims. I really appreciate that. Especially the fact that you're a victim yourself and then you became now a victor, but you'll always be a victim. And you didn't just sit down. I really, really, really appreciate that. And I believe that I know this. I know you can sing, not sing, you can sing. And that's good. And I believe because you're a witness for Christ, then he's ready to welcome you home. I'm not trying to kill you, but that's what I want to say about you. I really, really, really appreciate you. And your friend told me I cannot get married because he'll feel sorry for my husband because I'm too crazy about you and your show.
Oh, Tell your friend, don't be hate because he ain't got nobody to talk to. Tell him, don't be being mad. Don't be trying to be a hater. Oh, everybody trying to hate on somebody because you can call and when you want to. He
Yeah,
ain't got nobody. Tell him stop that.
I sure will. I like to tell, like I told people I be telling about you. I say I wouldn't be talking about someone that hasn't helped me. And when someone helps me, I like to help other people. So that's why I discuss you a lot. I know they look at me like I'm crazy. I don't care. But I say you ought to tune in to her show, and I tell them the name of your show, about when you come on. I'm talking about the normal times you usually come on. So
Yes,
I really appreciate you. I really do.
you are so special, and I really thank you, Miss Carol. I thank you for being in my life. I really appreciate that. It's sisters like you that make me know to keep on going forward. Because I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I wasn't even gonna come on this mic today. Wasn't feeling good. I had a lot going on. I didn't want to tell on everybody today, but I felt like I hate. But at the end of the day, this is about communication, it's about growing, it's about family. I never thought I would be in a situation like this when a person would call me a victim. If I hadn't been a victim and been victimized by Steve Harvey, I had to look at the long picture. Would I have met any of you? Would I be going through this? Would y'all have even been in my life? So now I have to look at it as something bigger because without that, I wouldn't have knew any of you guys. Who I am behind closed doors is who I am on this camera. And so to know that God entwined with all these people, I'm still like finding myself wondering why God wanted me to do that, why God wanted me to be in y'all circle in y'all lives. So I really appreciate, you tuning in and everybody who tune in to watch me, give me encouragement, and all my guys up here having fun, telling on each other. The night was really yeah, like that. So I just want to really tell you, I really thank you. And you are one of the inspirations that made me know to come on. I think Miss Linda, it was someone else that really wanted me. Mama Denson, like at least once or twice a week. So I at least try to keep my word to that, whether I'm feeling good or not. Wednesday was just too much for me because I had to think about how I was going to say it. I didn't want to come back on the camera angry. I didn't want people to feel like I was upset because I really don't really get upset. I'm just a smart mouth woman. And if I say something, I just want to say it and I'm dropping. I don't hold grudges, but I don't want to hold nothing that don't bother me. I like to be able to express that. And I really want everybody on the platform to be able to express what they feel without taking it to feeling some kind of way. And y'all ain't gotta worry. Raymond ain't no mass killer. He ain't gonna throw no more knives up on that platform and rub it across his face. And they somebody think that he gonna chop them up. You know what I'm saying? Anything that makes y'all feel uncomfortable. If you can't express it, I'm gonna go to my brothers and say, y'all, this happened this way. Try not to do that again because we are recognizing that we have a lot of older women on this platform. And I know my mouth gets disrespectful sometimes too. So you may have to remove yourself. I'm trying to catch myself more, but I like talking smack to people. I ain't gonna lie. I like telling the truth. I mean, I love it. And
No,
I'm
you've
looking.
been doing great. You
Have
have
I?
been doing good.
Have I?
Yes,
Of
you
course.
what needs to be addressed in the manner that they cause you to address it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I thank you for that because I don't never want to seem like I'm being snobby or rude. But at this point in my life, I just like to be true to who I am. And if I sit up here and don't say something, act like something will bother me, then that makes me just as fake as everybody else that Katt and all these other people calling out. And I don't want to be that person. So I
Yeah.
thank you for that, Miss Karen. I really appreciate it.
And
No.
if I may add to that, thank you, Miss Carol, for coming on. I love your energy. I agree with a lot of things you were saying about Essie Berry because I see those same qualities in her. Um, I just wanted to say too, Essie, when we get on this platform, can you hear me good? Am I echoing?
No, I hear you good.
Okay, when we get on this platform, there's no reason to ask God why or think that you're doing good because when we get on here, sometimes we don't even have to question God because we know, you know, it's sometimes it's not good to question because that sometimes when you question things, there's a sense of doubt. So, I start to learn that as well to not question why, and we all do sometimes, especially when the times get hard. Each individual that's on the platform, they say, "Dang God, why I'm going through this." But even when we're going through things, you got to realize sometimes you shouldn't question God, because where you're at is where you're meant to be, and He put His child here because He knows His child is going to be able to figure that situation out.
But because of how my life has been carried on with me,
Right.
there's a divine reason. So I have to sit back, because some cats I don't want to talk to them at all. Some people I might want to throw out my circle. So I like, even when I went to sleep, and I don't usually sleep during the day, so my sleep pattern is getting better. I don't know if you guys know it or not. I have congestive heart failure. As much shit as I talk and how I do things, you would never know I have a heart condition. That's why. But I do. But I take that with a grain of salt to the degree, because whatever God got for me, He has for me. So, like, when I question certain things, I just have to sit back and I ask God. When I went to sleep early this morning, then I wake up this afternoon, when we get on this live, let me have my voice to say what I need to say without affecting anybody, without disrespecting anybody. But like, I like to talk smack about people too. I like to clown too. We probably all make good comedians in our own way. So I'm just saying, everything happens for a reason and a purpose, no matter what it is. And because of that, when something happens in my life, how it happens, I do ask questions, because I need to know in my own mind, God, am I doing the right thing? Because like after Miss Tennessee, and I don't know if y'all know, even what you see, Dub, it's hard to trust people like it was hard for you to trust me. And we all growing to this trust thing. It wasn't hard like that, but you may have your doubts. And even with Miss Tennessee, I don't know this lady, but one bad apple will spoil a bunch for everybody else. Hell, the way she acted, she made me don't want to pick up no phone calls for nobody else. But I can't be like that. But I could be like that if I want to. I don't want to be like that. But do not think because I'm off this mic that I'm not the same way on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So I have to let people know that too, because it's a trust factor with me. I put my heart out there with so many people. And I have to say, besides Right Cross and Right Cross and Right Cross, besides the new people I met right now, I've never been able to look at a motherfucker face and they don't cross me or hurt me, even when I love a man. So, like, I'm used to being hurt. So that's why I decided to stay 10 years by myself and just do me for a minute, just worry about ESSIE, because it's a bad feeling when you can reflection, you look in the mirror and you're such a loyal person and you want to know why a person can't be loyal to you, or you can't just be true to say what you're going to say. If I'm in a friendship or relationship or whatever with somebody, I don't want to sit here and you mad and I can't say what I got to say. Or if I'm in a relationship, like, walking around the house all day pouting, Raymond strike me as that type nigga. Raymond strike me as the type you get
What'd
mad.
he do?
He strike me as the type you get mad. He'll walk around the house and poke. No, I ain't. Hell no, So like, you have to get to learn people for themselves. We can't hear what you're saying. Good thing we can't. You have to for themselves, because at this point, all this is a learning experience for me too. And I'm growing just like you growing. So even if I say something wrong and you guys don't like it, then I'm sorry. But I said what I said the way I said it. Now, sometimes my mouth might get vulgar, maybe it don't, but people go with their mood swings, people go with who they are. And people get, because I have a title saying I'm a civil rights activist, you act like I won't cuss nobody out and check a person. I'm going to do that, especially if you don't got on my nerve or hurt my feelings. So I didn't think Tennessee would show up tonight, because of the simple fact that she knows she was wrong. And as I went back and I looked at some of the video, she was drinking. So what you say drunk is what a man want to say drunk, but they couldn't say it when they were sober. So you had to get that liquid courage in you to say what you wanted to while you was drunk. I look at things like that. I've never been drunk in my life, but one time, and it was on accident because I drank too many Cadillac margaritas. I'm like Katt Williams, a connoisseur, whatever that is. I drink, and I don't drink hard liquor at all. I do like fruity drinks. I like little sweet drinks and stuff. So I'm just.
ESSIE,
Hmm?
can I say something?
I don't know. You already said it. What's up?
It's a lot of people down there. I think these people starting to get to kind of know my style. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing people. I'm looking in the comments that you're putting up, and people must know that I'm about to start some shit. Hey, Raymond, turn your mic on.
Oh shit! Don't turn that motherfucker on,
I'm
Raymond.
about to
Don't.
start something. But I don't mean.
Yeah, let me put Ryan back up here.
You know how to ant. Look, he back. I'm about to start some shit. Now, when the ancestors and the old folks, you know how them old folks say, baby, I don't mean no harm. You know what the old folks say, baby, I just don't mean no harm. Now, I don't mean no harm. Now, brother, now I don't want people. There she go. Yeah. She's gone because when she knows that I get started. Now, I have a Essie, you might want to disappear because
who noise is that in the background?
Raymond, turn the TV off. Somebody
Wait
got
a
the
minute.
TV on?
Wait a minute.
This ain't you are on live, baby. You
Yeah,
are on live.
Noises.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all know I got it going on over here. Wait a
You
minute.
act like you doing all that like you got a woman over there. I ain't seen
Wait,
woman
yeah.
over there.
But listen,
I ain't
just want
seen
to know
none.
something. Wait a minute, see that? I see him washing dishes, right? Look at the sink, Robert. Look at the sink. He washing them out of pot. If that shit didn't take me back to the country,
Country as hell. Wash the dish out of pot.
I said, this nigga washing the pot. He got a sink and he washing the dishes in a pot. Baby, we ain't back to the country.
Oh my God.
Now you see that pot with the soap?
Yeah, I see that pot with that dishwater in it. Yes, ma'am. I see that pot with the dishwater.
I told y'all I was raised by 4 goddamn strong women.
Okay, Mr. Rob, I want you back on the platform because Raymond and C-Dub May gonna need you. Because I don't know who they think they messing with, but let's go.
Hey, we got team. Somebody, Taylor Hill said, I need to chill. This ain't the chill channel, Taylor Hill.
Taylor, baby, these men can't handle me up here. Let him do whatever he gonna do. Up in the school.
Miss Valerie.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Wait. I ain't even do nothing.
It's always Miss Valerie.
Oh, you in it. You in it now, nigga.
It's always Miss Valerie. It's always Miss Valerie trying to put me in check, but I love Miss Valerie. That's my
Valerie is older than all of us put together. She can equal up to our age.
Miss Valerie always trying to put her brother in check. See, I believe Miss Valerie is one of the reasons. This Recap Friday, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell. This is real. What we do is authentic. You ain't gonna see it done like the way we do it. This ain't, I'm gonna go ahead and plan up my script before I get on and just say what I want to say.
You want to say natural shit before he tells somebody business.
Right. I'm sure about to tell it. You want to say something, brother?
Oh shit.
Rob, look at
first of all, I'm sorry I had to leave. My computer huffing and puffing right now.
Right.
That conversation was so hot. You dig?
It's been hot because I said see up and say something, but I'm gonna see what. Now listen, let me show you how to school these young brothers up in here since they come with me. Let's see what he been do because I know neither one can handle me. But let's see what C Up got. Go and tell this man business. I had to
tell nobody. I'm not. See, hold on. I gotta read the comments because Miss Valerie probably finna say something back, and I need to see.
Say what you gonna say. Then let Miss Valerie say something back.
Okay, it says C-Dub, don't trip. We don't. We had to watch you make tacos. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, but them tacos was good. But we gonna do this. Let me say this. I don't mean like how the old folks said, baby. I don't mean no harm.
Yes, he do. What ain't finna say? Yes, he do because he want to say
Raymond. Okay. So, Robert, that's your name, right, Robert?
Yes, sir.
Oh, he trying to get you in the mix now, Robert. Okay.
Right. Because when I go into this, I'm going into this raw. And this Recap Friday. So, Essie Berry probably hadn't seen my last live, but Team We right here, y'all throw them thumbs up because Team We right here was in the building. West Side, Team We right here, y'all give me a hashtag because they was there. So, they didn't really say much, but sometimes it seems like some shit that I say get me in trouble. But I do have a mentor. Guess who my mentor is? Essie Berry. So
Not doing
Essie
that
Berry,
shit you doing. Not doing that shit you doing. Because I know, let me tell you something. I didn't have to watch your video. Enough people had already called me about it. But since you want to talk about it, we can talk about this motherfucker then.
Right.
So he gonna blame me as a mentor, and he talking about poo holding dinglings and stuff. That ain't no mentor. I ain't talking him about holding no dinglings.
I ain't say nothing about holding no dingaling. When I said holding dingaling,
you said these are dick handlers. That was one. And then you gotta remember when you feeling some kind of way, y'all don't hear what I want to say. Y'all need to get the hell off my page. Ain't that what y'all said? He said. No, that's what I sound like a Robert. And I know I'm gonna get in a little trouble, but I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Right.
I don't care. Y'all ain't gotta listen to what I gotta say. Did I mention that? Yeah.
I just did.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not. Listen. I'm not. So reason why I say it because it's good for business. It's
what was the reason you told on Raymond? Why did you tell your conversation with Raymond? Why you had to put Raymond on the bad blast like that? Why would you do that, brother, like that?
Because
what?
Because how he acting.
Hey, Raymond, they asked you to turn your volume down when you turn it back on.
All right, now Robert,
turn my volume down.
Just
because you be giggling and clicking and pop smacking and trash going and shit. Yeah. Go ahead. What's up?
Now all I wanted to say was, and what I do is some of the shit that I say, I like to make people mad because I like to dig down deep inside of your soul, deep inside in there, and to know where you at, what you feel, because it's something that when I dig down deep inside your soul, it's just a little, it's just a little piece of something that I grab, and it says, he a little bit, I just like that boy. He said what some people might not have said. But let's take this back. Let me take you back, Robert. Let me take you back. Now
I'm going. Let's go.
I just want anybody's honest opinion. I'm not saying this, I'm not saying that, but I just don't want people to forget. Don't forget. I love Katt Williams, always had loved him. But do anybody remember
when he was in the bathroom and he took that thing and he grabbed that nigga nuts? We all know about that. That don't mean he sucked nuts. That don't mean he take them. But I heard Ray J do for sure. Now we know that for sure. We don't know about that. We know Ray J motherfucking taking, and he done sucked, probably rug, bent over. Ray J. I said,
rub him down.
But up your ass, Ray J.
Right.
Now. So we can say whatever we want about Katt, but we know Ray J.
I'm not saying that, but listen what I'm saying, Robert. This is a little bit. Right.
Robert, he wants you to co-sign, Robert. Please listen to me.
All I'm saying is, this is good for business. This is topic. So, even though all I'm saying is, there was a part that happened in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Friday?
Yes.
Where even if I portrayed it that I'm not gonna go out. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm just saying you're gonna have people that think the way that I think, that I saw with the way that I saw it.
Because he gripped his dingling with a set of
because
pliers.
Before Katt Williams,
if somebody gave you $4 million, if somebody told you $4 million, say do that scene, would you do it? Hell yeah, you'll do it. Next. See how far he got? He didn't have to say, look, you study wrong, you study long, you
if
give
somebody
you $4 million. C-Dub gonna put that clap on somebody dingling and walk them out that bathroom the same way Katt Williams did. Here you go, C-Dub. Here go you $4 million. Can you take this man and walk him out? C-Dub, you ain't doing nothing in the bathroom, or did you when you got that $4 million?
Hell no.
You see, I asked C-Dub, he got quiet. Wait a minute.
Let me just say this.
Because you at a point what you just said it, Essie. You said what you said when you said, and it's fucked up because you said $4 million. Now I know that he didn't get offered $4 million.
But would you do it for $4 million? I asked you, would you
do that bathroom scene where he looked like he was sweating a little bit?
$4 million.
Let me just say this. I would have
he
did it for
wants to
wait, time out. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Miss Berry. But this shit is going on long enough. Let me just tell you something, C-Dub. Part of the problem with this bullshit that you currently saying, and I don't mean no disrespect and all the precursors that go with it. That shit put that man in the stratosphere. That one movie put that man in the stratosphere.
Come on, Robert.
And if you gonna tell me defending yourself against the rapist by grabbing him by the dick that he was gonna put in your mouth or ass is a bad thing, then fuck it, I'll be on some bad shit. I worked in the jail for 10 years. Them motherfuckers was paying me more than they should have paid me for the shit that I done. Right?
I love it.
And to be honest with you, if you can work a regular job for 70, 80,000 or 50 or whatever you make a year, then you can play in a scene where you grab a nigga by his nuts when you are clearly defending yourself. That's all it seemed like to me. And hell yeah, I'd have did it too.
Looking at it, that's a good way of putting it. I never thought about it that way.
That's a good way of putting it. I can see it in that sense. But okay, but
ain't no buts. He didn't get the butt.
No.
And I asked you a question. $4 million. Would you squeeze the nigga nuts with some wrenches?
No.
Let me tell you, yes, he would. Let me tell you, yeah, he would. Because you know why? He took too long to answer the damn question.
I would. I'm answering the question. I would. Now everybody said it. Now everybody heard it. I said it.
Somebody nuts for $4 million?
Right.
What?
But no. Listen, what I'm saying though.
Yeah, we listening.
I would have did it. 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 Now you say it like that. I would have did it. But there's a reason. And maybe I'm gonna just be honest. And I'm always keep it P. I probably never in my whole life. I'm 48 now, 8 years now. If I ain't rich now, I ain't never gonna be fucking rich unless I win a scratch-off ticket. Unless I hit a scratch-off ticket. Okay, cool. I'm just looking at it. Unless I hit a scratch-off ticket or hit the lottery, I ain't gonna never be rich. This internet will get you paid here and there, but I ain't never gonna be rich unless my kids get rich, or I'm gonna just think of it logical. Or I hit a scratch-off ticket. I'm just saying. And maybe I'm wrong for not thinking high, but this is just how I think of reality and what's real. So let me ask you a question. Now, everybody, why C-Dub always? Because I know what the hell I see and what I know before things I judge of myself. Each and every last individual on this platform judges things for themselves the way
Don't
they want to
worry, y'all. I'm gonna get it for y'all.
they want to hear it, the way they want to do it. Right? That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Dub, they about to do you all type of ways. Well, that's fine with me. Because I know at a certain point of time, I know what I feel. So I look at it like this. You laughing, Robert, but you know it's funny because I'm telling the truth in some sense in a matter. So let's say this. Me. I'm saying
me.
I love. I'm not saying. I mean, look. Y'all heard me say
you
it.
Stutter too much. Clear the stuttering up. You stuttering,
okay,
bro.
It's just like. Okay, let's just get down like this. Because you can't feed a baby steak. You can't feed them steak. Okay, so when I first saw TT Jakes, TT Snakes is what they calling them now. When I first saw TT Jakes, I liked the sermon, right? I'm just telling you me. I saw him maybe 3 times and watched maybe the 3 times I watched him 10, 15 minutes of his testimony, his sermon, whatever you want to call it. And I said, well, that guy's all right. He's all right. I see why a couple people might like him, right? Okay, I see it. He's all right guy. See him on TV other times, turn the channel, keep on going through. Oh, that's TD Jakes. Keep on going through. But when I saw him, the very first time I saw him, in the back of my mind, something said, man, that man act like he kind of gay. Right. So that, I saw it and I said, Robert, you
Wow.
know I'm right.
Let
This
me
why I
say
like
this.
to
Let
dig
me
down in
respond
their
to that with this.
soul.
Let me respond to that with this. Let me just say this. And I don't really care who feel about it. I'm just gonna say this.
Please.
When I was a child and we went to the Baptist church on 59th and Peoria in Chicago,
I know what I said.
The most talented nigga in the church was gay. And he was the dude that made all the money for the church. He did the announcements. He directed the choir. He dressed better than any 4 niggas in the room. Now, what he did with his mouth and butt when the church show was over was his business. But that church did not run without this dude. And all I'm saying is, if you're going to talk about the man's lifestyle, at least acknowledge the greatness that he gave to the church.
Absolutely.
So I don't know exactly what this dude's sexuality is, and I don't really care. I'm not big on any of those mega church joints because to me, if you got that much money, you can change your community. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
I'm more into the capitalism part because I know, I know my wife is texting me. I'm sorry, and you know whatever I'm doing, I drop it to see what she wants. I know for a fact that we living under capitalism, and as long as that dude making money, they don't really give a damn what ding-a-ling he got in his mouth. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So, but there are gonna be people that
I care who
there you go, Essie.
I care what he doing.
I
I'm
do
gonna be honest
too.
with you. I don't follow no preachers. My father's a preacher. I don't go to his church. I didn't like TD Jakes when I saw he sweat too much. It would just come out with sweat and that little noise he make when he sweat. I'm just saying he changed lives, but how did he really change lives? He changed lives as a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? You sit up here lying behind closed doors and drinking more than the average person drink behind closed doors. I never liked them. I don't know why, but it was just after I heard about him and Mary. You married one wife, and which was the mistress, and then you dumped the other wife, who was going to have marriage counseling. I was like, he just fucked up as the rest of the ministers. And I love my father. Don't get it wrong, but I won't go to my father's church and let him help me go to hell. I'm not gonna do that.
Damn, this man had changed his whole clothes. This man had changed in front of us, and we didn't even see him change his clothes.
Miss Barry, say that shit again.
I'm just saying, I don't care be my daddy. Like, you ain't gonna help me go to hell. I can go to hell by myself. So, cause you my daddy, I'm gonna come to your church. I'm not finna do that, nigga. You already going to hell in the club drinking blue motherfuckers. Why would I come to your church trying to praise with you? And I don't like how you preach or pray. That's when we got to get things differently, you guys, and stop just following behind people. Anybody can read a sermon. If you listen to C-Dub enough, he sound like he could be a minister on sometime. Right. And I said, and you know, and y'all know what I said, and I'm going to be, yeah. Don't anybody can say that.
I'm just saying that if you're making money, that's going to be the most important thing to most of the people in that situation. You know what I'm saying? This is still a business. And if people stop coming to the church because it ain't organized or you can't get nobody to direct a choir or none of that, I'm just saying from the position of making money. I know a lot of these dudes ain't right, but that's not keeping them from getting paid.
Yeah. Well, I heard that this Sunday he didn't have nobody in the congregation. They say this shit look lost. Say it ain't so. So now see so you gonna put Raymond on blast, so he had to go get his hat, his shirt.
That nigga changed.
That
nigga changed.
Hey, that nigga look like an Earth, Wind, and Fire album cover right now. Look at him.
That nigga changed.
That
boy look like he had it. What was that group called? What was it? Never
you talking about X-Clan.
Hey, but reason why I say this, let's stay on topic, y'all. Because
you don't never stay on topic when you're asking on this platform, but go ahead.
I try to, but I try. Give me a try. Damn. So what I'm saying is, when I saw those actions, me in my soul, when I saw this, look what happened now. Now look what he's accused of.
They got this true. And
Right.
Raymond, I hope you don't
So-
think when you poured that drink out that thing that we didn't know that was mixed with some shit. Y'all see him? Raymond. Look, that's why you should turn your camera on because I watch it. Did y'all see him pour that drink out
He
that
acting like somebody coming over.
Some motherfucking orange juice.
He's coming over.
Hey, he went and come mix it, and he goes, I'm gonna let these niggas think I'm taking orange juice. We already know.
Hey, they're killing us in the chat. They are killing us in the chat. And furthermore, hey, not only are they killing us in the chat, I mean, each individual one of us is getting beat up a little bit. Like somebody was like, hey, Rob, you can get it too. I didn't say I couldn't. I didn't say that I couldn't. So,
Robert,
That's what I said. That's why I said, nigga, you in it now.
Hey, Robert, if I may mention, get used to it because get used to it. I had a friend just tell me the other day, he came on the platform, he said, hey, bro, he got his own little social media site, he got his own little platform, he's monetized. I got on this platform and saluted him. He said, hey, bro, he was on there with all these people, say, I love your platform, C-Dub, but I was over there and I had to get off of there. Them people just did me all type of ways. I said one thing and they just all just jumped on me. I was like, bro, what? Yeah. I said, welcome to the family.
Somebody putting up a cookie monster emoji.
So I want to know, Raymond. So you went, see them say you finna talk about you. So this is your outfit. So the motherfucker talk about you, right? This homeboy say I'm finna go give me a whole vibe, and he gonna put me on blast. What you gotta say now, see he went and got the hat with the it's the necklace matching the damn hat.
My thing is, did anybody see all of that happen? That's
right. I went magician on your ass, nigga.
I didn't see none of that happen.
Right.
But Robert, what I wanted to say was, and to me, I've always been a realist, and to me, and that's all that counts. So I just feel like certain things that I have been noticing in my life, and things that actually opened up to me were things that I kind of already noticed that was what that person was about or what, and we all got those intuitions about certain people in different ways. So people can't just be mad at me because I seen that. So all I'm saying was even with Katt Williams, even though he's a solid guy, when I heard him speak at first, when I saw Katt Williams, and don't nobody be like, oh, you got to watch what you say about Katt Williams, because he's a regular person, just like me and you. I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm just saying, I know he's a solid guy, but when I first saw him and his body language, I thought the same thing.
But you just said you'll take $4 million to do the same thing, so we might think the same thing.
Right. So before he came out with all of this to stand the ground that he was on, and even he had stand-ups before he came out with Friday that would kind of tell you his sexuality was women, and that's true. But I'm saying when I first saw, I was like, because I mingle and dingle and move around. And that's how I do. But I had like, okay, man, maybe, So, if you wouldn't know who he was as a person, and if he didn't come out and let you know who he was as a person, you would think that he would probably have been handling too.
Well,
that's just my opinion. Am I wrong?
I won't know. Yeah, I don't know if you're wrong. That's your opinion. I want pictures and videos and shit because, like, I'm a straight woman. I ain't never laid with another female. I straight like me. That's it. Point blank, period. But I had women and men when I was in Georgia because I had somebody. I was like, this is like an hour and a half away. You ain't gonna know my business. Nobody's gonna know my business unless you just want to tell it. You probably would want to, but it'd be best to keep your mouth shut. But okay. And they said I was a dyke. They thought I was gay. Why? What did I do to make you feel like I was gay? You get what I'm saying? So people going to insinuate stuff, maybe because I'm a little hardcore. You know what I'm saying? I look feminine, but I'm a little hardcore. So that makes me like eating good guys like to talk about it here. So we can say what we want to say, but unless you got videos, footage, camera, people don't say what they want to say.
Absolutely. Right. And I used to live next door to a pimp. And everything that I seen Katt Williams do was pimp-like. And I didn't see nothing feminine in his pimp game. At least in the character he was playing. He was just like every other pimp I knew. They had a call, they had a rhythm, they had a way to get your attention. And when he played that pimp character, he got everybody's attention and people followed him. So to me, that's just what the game is.
Yeah, you see how smooth he was on Shay Shay? You see how cool? He's like that in person. You know what I'm saying? And I think he actually thinks he's a real pimp. You get what I mean?
Right? I understand what you're saying. I'm saying the character he was playing, because shit, when you listen to the brilliant shit he say, it sounds like pimp shit to me. Again, because I live next door to one. Right? This dude, I saw him outside standing around looking around, and I go up to him at the time, I had to be about 7 or 8. And I was like, what you looking for? He's like, I got a new chick coming through. I was like, is she pretty? And he was like, pretty is what pretty does. I'm like,
that's real.
Now, at 8 years old, I know what the fuck that meant. You know what I mean?
Well, what I'm asking you, did you ever meet Faison Love?
I did meet Faison Love.
How was Faison?
Faison dominated the room when I worked with him. I only worked with him once, and it was at a place called they had what is that place that used to be in LA, which was the first black comedy act theater. They had a comedy act theater in Chicago for a few months, and Faison was one of the comedy act guys. And this was like 1992, and he came to Chicago, and I featured for him, and he talked about this dude's mama for 45 minutes because the dude had yelled out some shit to him, and then after that, he went in on the dude. Outside of that, I don't really had no real experience with Faison other than that.
What happened to him that he stopped doing comedy? Did they try to do something to him?
I don't know. I have no idea why he stopped doing comedy. I have no idea. Maybe life in movies was giving him enough money where he didn't have to do it no more. And some people really don't like doing it. They just use it as a vehicle to get to the next thing. So it may be that.
Did you ever meet D.L. Hughley?
I did meet DL.
What you thought about DL?
DL was very friendly to me, and he was he's funny as fuck. Like, he's very cerebral. And what he said to me when this was back in like 91, 92, when they opened up the New All Jokes Aside. No, it had to be about 93. I was about to go work at the jail. And he said, Rob, people are looking at you. Don't quit doing comedy. And he said that to me, and I appreciated it. But my father was like, nigga, you need a job. He did. And I started working at the Cook County Jail. So that was my experience. And recently, in the last couple of years, I ran into him, and he was still like the same dude. He just the same dude with a whole staff now. So when people got staffs, and you know, the other thing is when you are successful in this shit, you don't want the system to change, right? So if you got a vested interest in the system being the way it is, then of course you don't want it to change. And I saw that in him also, that he was very comfortable in the system and he didn't want it to change.
Wow. Okay, you never met Blackston, right?
I never met Michael Blackston, but I did see him one night at the place on Sunset way west, the Laugh Factory, and I went there with a dude named Courtney G. And Courtney G was like, "Hey man, if we all stick together in the Midwest, we'll tear this whole town up." And I didn't even want to go see Michael Blackston, and he was like, "Come on, let's go." And we go in the club. He was like, "I just need you to see how subpar these niggas are." That's what Courtney G said to me.
Well, what about Kevin Hart?
Never met Kevin Hart, but I will tell you this. I can't say that this is exactly what happened, but I can tell you the chronological order in which it happened. What I'm most known for those of you who don't know, is this little group of fake commercials. And the most popular one was called Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Now, Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage had a jingle on it, and it got a lot of views. Well, it had about 10 million views because the first one was called Jones Big Ass Truck Rental. That one had a solid 9 million, and Barbecue and Foot Massage had about 8, and it was catching up. Laugh Out Loud's Facebook page featured it on the Facebook page. He never met me. I don't know the man. And when he put it on there, it went from about 8 or 9 million to 15 million in short order. And then when it went from there to there, they start offering me TV shows and shit. And I did get into those rooms with some of those people. And I can tell you my experience was weird, but it wasn't, they didn't ask me to suck no dick. What they did do is they talked about me like I wasn't in the room. They talked about me like their decisions had nothing to do with what I wanted to do. I will tell you that was the vibe that I got from them.
Wow.
And but after he put that on there, I got on Good Morning America. I had the opportunity they shot a pilot, they shot a TV show for me, and it is intoxicating to have people running around getting you shit, right? Like when I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Ooh, I'm thirsty," and I get up to go get some, stay right there, and then somebody run to bring you back a drink because everybody there is working because you put them there, and they act accordingly. So that is an interesting situation to be in.
Okay, what about Tiffany Haddish?
Never met Tiffany Haddish and don't know nothing about her. I just say that it made me a little uncomfortable personally. My opinion. Personally, when she had a bat mitzvah, that made me feel a little uncomfortable. That, to me, that indicated a level of commitment that I would not have given to capitalism or that version of it. So I'm pretty sure nothing that you could say to me about her would surprise me, nor would I judge her for it. I just know that for me, I would have never got no bar mitzvah, none of that shit. I wouldn't have done none of that.
Wow. So I think I know you ain't never met Trick Daddy. I know he ain't a comedian. Who else I got up there? Ludacris, anything about you guys say, man, y'all know my I say. And one more Cedric Entertainer. What about him?
I met Cedric. I liked Cedric. I thought Cedric was very talented, but I also know that it is a lot of pressure to come up with shit. It is a lot of pressure coming up with new material. And it is obvious that Katt has shown us the receipts to say that is what happened. That because those, even if you had been doing the joke some time before, you know that wasn't the first time Katt Williams had done the joke when he done it on Comic View. And I had forgot all about his Comic View appearance. And when I watched it, I was like, oh, I remember dude killing it on Comic View. And the reason I remember him killing it, because I would look for people who killed it on Comic View, because I felt like I did. I felt like I killed it on Comic View. And when I saw him, I was like, this nigga is next level. Because you want to clear out all the people who ain't for real. And to me, he seemed clearly for real. And he had something in his stage presence that a nigga should take note of. You should take note of the fact his analogies are always on point. His physical comedy is impeccable. When he started that car, you felt that car starting. You have seen yourself pumping that damn accelerator trying to get that car to start. So to me, it was great. But what I will say about dude is the same thing I said about everybody else. All of them were on the Laugh Fest tour. None of them did anything for Durant Howard.
And he put all them on.
He put them all on. Put money in all of their pockets. All of them.
So, but you know, the sad part, you guys, we're learning about the things in the industry. And as you guys are growing, learning them, I am too. So it's good to have people like Mr. Robert come and let us know, you know, certain things who've been in it before. Can you give them your location so they'll make sure they have that? Mr. Robert got his own site, you guys. But at least if we can support him, because that's what we want to do. If anybody gain a platform, and yeah, if you're on my platform right now, and if there's anything I can do to help grow your platform,
please come on. Please come on.
I don't care if you got 2 people over there. Yeah, we can just kick with them 2 people. It's about me being loyal to you. You've been loyal to me. So you want to give them where you located?
Yes, ma'am. Robert L. Hines across all social media, including Instagram, YouTube. Please be patient with my YouTube page. I had another one. The Castro brothers, the Chicken Plus Dinosaur Equal Bitches dudes. They took down my old YouTube page. I had 2 YouTube pages, and only one of them was I putting content up on, and that was the one that they took away. And they banned me from TikTok. I had to open up a whole new TikTok and couldn't attach my number to both TikTok and YouTube. So it'll be harder to find me on there because they had me banned totally off the platform. So it'll take a little effort to find me, but I did put up how
do they just totally ban you from that like that?
Because they said I infringed on their copyright. Now keep in mind, I copywrote the song. And I copywrote it before they did. And I have a legitimate certificate saying that I copywrote it. They copywrote it behind me. They couldn't copyright it the first time. They had to copyright it twice to get it right. And then they copywrote the whole rest of the thing. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. And since we spilling, let me just spill this a little bit because I know we about to be out. But Hannibal Buress told me in the beginning, Rob, take this shit from them. Take this shit from them. They not doing nothing with it. They can't do no more with it. They don't have anything that they could do that will be as interesting as you. Take the shit. And me trying to be the good guy, I only took the song when they didn't want to partner with me. And then after that, they went behind me and copyrighted all of it. And so when I had their thing taken down, when I had it taken down, I only asked YouTube to take down the first 7 seconds. YouTube took the whole thing down for 10 days. They went back, had their attorney, because I didn't have an attorney. They went back, got their attorney to take my YouTube, take my TikTok for copyright infringement. And when I tried to challenge it, I didn't have the right verbiage to challenge it. So it's still gone. So this new YouTube page, the way I had to set it up, it'll be harder to find. But once you find it, and once the algorithm starts pulling more on it, and I will put up a bunch of content this weekend so that you will be easy for it to be easier to find. But on every social media, Instagram and all of it, Robert L. Hines on all social media.
Good. And you guys, Robert did an interview with Storm Rowe. It should be coming out in the next day or so, if I'm not mistaken. Storm said.
Thank you, Miss Berry, for getting it. Let me tell you, man, I can't tell you that any one person has done as much for me as ESSIE Berry has in the past 6 months, other than my wife. I'm saying, like, she got me on this platform, and to be honest with you, I have been very fortunate in that when I get on the platform, people tend to like me. And because they tend to like me, I get more followers and more love, and it was all due to Miss ESSIE Berry.
Oh, I love you. And I know when you get off a Storm page, it's going to be the same thing. Y'all make sure you said your channel, right? So they'll know how to
Yes. Robert L. Hines on all social media, including YouTube.
Okay, we got somebody down here named Uncle James. Let me see who this is. What's up, Uncle James?
Hey, yes. They got me on here. Shirley Ann. They got me on here. That's the bad.
Yeah, Unc, what's up?
I love your show.
Is that right?
I've been watching it for the last couple months.
Is that right? Thank you.
I love your style.
Yeah, you know, dude named C-Dub, you damn sure sound like him.
C-Dub, that's what I called you about.
What'd you, okay?
Why you take that young boy off this platform?
I didn't kick him off his platform. He kicked himself off because I was finna set him on fire. He knew to remove himself. I was finna handle him, Uncle.
Well, I can understand some of the stuff that young man talking about, but I'm just so glad to be on your platform, and it's an honor to know you.
Thank you. Did you come up with the same Save Raymond? Or you just came up with
I was trying to. How do you work this thing, Nancy?
Do you know your nephew was a snitch? This man gave him a personal phone call and he told everybody. We gotta do better than that.
My name Uncle James. Ain't no snitches in my family.
Oh, bullshit.
But what I tried to come in and tell you was I just learned how to work this internet thing right here now. But my niece Nancy, she showed me how to work it. And when I came on, I'm surprised because I've been watching your show for about 6 months now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is C-Dub your nephew?
No, I don't know. I watch him and you. And the guy that you got named Raymond. That man over there with them chains on.
Oh, but did you know he called a snitch on Raymond today? And told all Raymond business?
Well, I was trying to get the internet to work. Nancy just showed me how to work the thing, and I'm just getting used to it. So you gotta bear with me. But okay. I don't know too much about people telling. I don't know about that. I like your show, and what you got going on is wonderful. You're a wonderful young lady, a beautiful young lady. And don't you let nobody tell you different.
Preach. Okay.
Because where I come from, people turn their backs on people. I'm an old man, a real old man. And people back in my days, they didn't stick together. But what you got going on, Essie, I watch this show faithfully. Every day. Every time you on, I'm on. And if I can't get the internet to work right, I ask Nancy to come turn it on for me.
Well, did you think it right that C-Dub told Raymond business today about that phone call?
Well,
Hey!
there's some things I like about that boy, but there's some things I don't like about that boy.
Right, so you think it was right for him to tell on Raymond today and tell the whole conversation?
Well, like I said, there's some things I don't like about that boy, and there's some things I like about that boy.
About this one, he told that boy business. He had a personal conversation with C-Dub, and C-Dub told this man business, and C-Dub was finna put him on blast. I think that's why C-Dub left, because he wasn't ready for this right now. So
Dub was wrong on that one. Now, if it wasn't for Nancy turning the YouTube on that, I would have never knew what none of y'all was doing. But it was something about that boy I had liked. But I had liked you more than I liked him. Because I realized I was watching you about 6 months ago. And it was you, wasn't for you, that boy C-Dub wouldn't have been around. But I like your show. I like what you got going on. I'm an old man now. I retired from UPS. Now I retired years ago. So I'm just living off my retirement and my Social Security. But your show is great. Now the man Raymond, the guy, is that Raymond? Nancy, bring me my glass. They over there on the table.
You see them trying to cut that pie? You see them trying to cut that pie?
Get them off the table, Nancy. Get them off the table because I can't. Okay. I need them.
Okay, baby. Here you go.
Okay, got a little chick back there in the back door. All right, y'all.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight?
Nancy, go sit down.
Is that the same lady from earlier?
Hello.
Well, I got my glass. Yeah, that's him. I got my glasses on. Thank you, Nancy.
Raymond, that's him?
Thank you, baby. That's him over there, the man over there cooking named Raymond.
With that pie? I know you ain't finna bake that pie in the microwave, nigga, but okay.
He knew, ain't he?
Come on now, bro.
Microwave.
Maybe something wrong with the gas in this crib. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Boy, this gonna be a new microwave potato pie. Oh, now
it's conventional bake also.
Well,
I don't know what that means.
I'm not gonna hold you too long, Essie Berry. I just want to say that I love your show.
It's conventional.
The oven also.
Okay. It is very entertaining, and it's a lot of folks that watch your show because when I seen it, it grabbed my heart. And I just want to say, I thank you for speaking up the way you're doing. Because a lot of us old folks, we don't watch TV. I mean, this internet, ain't it, Nancy? This the internet. People don't watch the internet where I'm from. I'm from Arkansas. And a lot of folks down here they just got the TV. So we just got Wow Network on the TV. And I learned how to work it 6 months ago. But I love what you're doing, Essie Berry. You stay what you're doing. And until then, until I'm on this earth, long as I'm on this earth, I'm going to watch your show.
Oh, Uncle. Oh,
yeah. Now, just know that Uncle James love you now. And Raymond, I know you're new to the platform, and you just keep doing what you're doing too. That chain you got on, it's I never seen nothing like that in my day. But it is nice. But Essie Berry, keep doing what you're doing. I love you, and I love everything that you got going on. on your
Uncle Joe, you
platform.
sound like you talking. You talking on something
I'm
over
just
there?
getting kind of old. I'm just
smoking
getting.
that sticky icky.
No, he don't even feel like he talking on. I'm sorry.
I'm getting kind of old. That's all. I'm just getting old man in his days. You know, the good old Bible says your days is numbered, and I'm on my countdown. So I just want to say I love everybody. Keep doing what you doing. Uncle James love you. And I'm going to keep praying for everybody on this platform. This guy named James, I think I saw him on some shows in Chicago doing some comedian stuff.
His name is Robert. Where the hell you get James from?
I kind of see now. That's starting to get with along with my dementia. I got dementia and signs of see now. But I've been taking my medication faithfully taking my medication. Nancy tried not to make me miss a day. And I just been doing what his name, Robert. I got it.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I thank you, Robert, for coming on. They talking about this Katt Williams, man. And I like Katt Williams. I like what he did for the people. And it's good to see black people doing good. Because in my day, they was doing things, trying to get it together. And y'all generation is getting it together. Y'all just keep staying focused on what y'all doing. As long as you put the good Lord first, everything else is going to make its way. And I know that. And I've been praying for all my people.
Thank you.
And
I want you to tell your nephew to shut his mouth.
So I just want to say who my nephew is.
Ain't that dude they see that? Oh,
Yeah.
Uncle, you sound like that old man when you ready to get out of church and you just keep on going. Yeah, you ready to get out.
Right.
My name James. I just came in trying to speak for the boy. Now I ain't gonna let y'all just tell me that I'm somebody child that ain't in my family. I don't know the boy. I just heard the boy talk. So I'd like to don't put nobody on me now. I know I might be old, but I know who's in my family. So I like him and I like what you doing, Essie. So just keep doing what you're doing. I gotta go now, and Nancy cooking, and we about to eat. So it's getting late. I gotta take my medication, and I just want to say, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and I love y'all. Thank y'all for having me in.
All right.
My name, Uncle James.
This is what a preacher telling musicians to come on in because they won't cut off.
my name, Uncle James. Just don't remember.
Hey, can I?
My days are numbered. My days are numbered.
You want to ask some Uncle James?
I'm just asking in general. Has anyone seen Uncle James and C-Dub together?
They sound like nothing. They got the same noses.
Have we seen them in the same place anytime?
We ain't seen them the same.
I watch your show faithfully, and I just been watching it for 6 to 7 months, and ever since I've been, it's got my attention, and it helped me not lose my mind because your days are numbered, and I'm still hanging in here. And
you got that nose. You got that nose like your nephew. You got that nose like your nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katt Williams talked about that nose.
A lot of black people got that
Katt Williams talked about that nose. Katt Williams talked about that nose. How the white folks cut that damn nose off them damn stinks over there. So he was giving y'all some props with them noses.
Your nose all right, Uncle.
What you choking on over there? Let me hit that. You got a prescription for that?
You got emphysema from smoking what?
Salem's. I used to smoke Salem's. Salem cigarettes.
Emphysema from smoking old Salem's, boy.
I love your show, Essie. I gotta go because she got them pinto beans ready.
All right,
So
go
we
get 'em.
go. But
All
I
right,
thank y'all. Thank you for letting the old man come on the platform and share his thoughts. The little bit he got left. But I love y'all.
How old is you?
76.
Okay.
And
Tell
I'm
Auntie Nancy bye too. Have a nice night.
okay. I'm gonna let her know she done fell asleep.
Damn, that
She
quick?
fell
He's
asleep.
smoking his stuff in front of her. He done put her straight to sleep with that wicked.
Yeah, because we been on 15
She got-
minutes. She said, hey, how y'all doing? Oh, he finna start talking.
She fell. She told me to get the food off the stove, and when I'm ready, cause she had to go to feed her ankles swole up. So she been dealing with swollen ankles for a while, so it's hard for her to walk. But I'm gonna get off the phone, and when y'all get it, please let that boy C-Dub talk, cause I like that boy.
Because he be up here telling people business. Where he at? Go tell me we finna get ready to go. He better click back on. Thank you, Aunt. He ain't look, how you ain't keen to see Cub, but he talk.
See y'all later. I love you.
Please, we love you too, Unc. Okay, we love you too, Unc. Tell your wife that too when you wake up.
Hey, real quick, Miss Berry, I want to give a shout out to my wife. She is in here somewhere. She made a couple comments. Huh?
She in the box?
Yeah, she's in the live chat. Yes, ma'am.
Where's the name?
Renee Hines.
Let me go back. Let me see. Go back down up. Hey, Miss Renee, but where's the comment?
It's up there, son. You know, you get a lot of comments in here. Man, y'all been dragging through this. I mean, this has been amazing. I can only pay attention one thing at a time. So when you see me looking over, I'm looking at these comments, and some of y'all just, I mean, Miss Valerie Watkins, you just been killing it.
Miss Valerie don't play no games.
Oh my God, it has been amazing. Yeah, Renee is further up. Renee, make another comment so you can be at the tip. There she go. She just said,
hey, Miss Renee.
Yes, that's my baby. I like hoochies. She got hoochie tendencies. See, hoochies. Hey. Hoochies.
Hey. The comments.
Huh?
Hey.
I don't know what just happened. I guess come back up. How long you been married?
22 years.
Wow.
22 years. She said, hey, Miss Berry.
Hey, beautiful. I'm trying to get the comment up so I can see her.
She is the last, right behind right cross. You talking about chocolate and boobies. Both of things that I do dig. I'll be honest.
No, that's right, brother.
Huh?
Y'all got kids together?
We do have a daughter, yes.
There go Miss Hines.
Yes.
Yeah, my computer started to do some funky stuff. I'm trying to click it on. When it click on, I wonder why.
That's what happened to me. Yeah, this thing was so hot, my computer had to take a break.
Hey.
Yes, that's my champion, boy.
Welcome. That's beautiful. 22 years. Maybe you can teach these young brothers something about staying in some relationships. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you this. This is what I can tell you with any relationship you have with a black woman of any type. I can tell you this for sure. If you want to know how to get closer to her, she will tell you if you listen. Stop being so quick to talk about yourself. Listen. Listen and show a tendency to defend her position. No matter if she right or wrong, I'm backing her. Right? That's your teammate. That's your gut level. When it happens, it's gonna go down with her, and you gotta act like that. And if you listen to any female, any black woman that you're around, gonna tell you what she needs. And when you listen to that, if you want that relationship to work, you gotta make what's important to her important to you.
That's right. That's right. What you talking about? What you talking about? I saw my grandmother and my grandfather operate in that manner.
Absolutely.
I watched my grandmother go get it all day long. She did nurses. She was like a nurse's assistant type of thing. Then she did private duty. Then her and my grandfather had a cleaning contract. Now my granddaddy, he cut grass all day. So the teamwork that I saw them two operate at, that's why it's in my essence and in my soul to actually have that, because I was raised in that setting. And when you able to at least, I didn't see it from my mama and my daddy, but I was able to see that through my grandparents. So that makes a difference, being able to actually see it. If you don't have it as your mother and your father, if you get it from somewhere, you gotta grab hold to that. When it gets stuck, when it gets jammed in your little subconscious, you have to hold on to that, because I believe that's why I have such a mannerism today, because of the upbringing I was raised by old people.
But Remy, can I ask you, what were you cooking this evening outside of the pie?
So I was frying a nice piece of fish. Making me a couple of sandwiches.
That was it. What was in that pot?
Oh, the pot. I was just making up my stuff for my pie maker.
I want that. Well, why are you washing that bucket like that to save water? I'm for real. Like they did that in the country. That's why I asked.
I know my grandparents did to keep all the shit.
Yeah, right. Just kind of a habit thing from old people. Just watching them do it.
Okay. Well, listen, guys.
I wanted to ask Brother Hines something.
Yes, sir.
I actually this is pertaining. Everybody is a part of it, but I want to target it at you because I know you'll know what I'm pointing out. I watched the Mark Curry interview, and I watched the Katt Williams interview. And the two parts that they both talked about is the one most important part that needs a bullhorn on. And that's the fact that these guys had to fight for manhood integrity on screen because Hollywood so infatuated with a man messing with a man. I don't know why they're so fucking infatuated with the shit. But for Katt to have to come years later and talk and have to fight for the same goddamn thing. See, I'm one of them brothers that's I've been deep in guerrilla warfare when it comes to these dudes that they send after you to kill you, set you up, tear your life apart. You looking at a Malcolm X. I just made it. I went through everything he went through with my organization. I just made it here.
What's the question?
It's not a question. It's just the fact that why do we have to fight? Why we have to fight so hard for damn manhood in Hollywood? Why we had to fight for that? And then the people who stand for manhood, we seem like we want to chop them down.
Here's what they will tell you. They will tell you that they are trying to put a representation of all America out. Well, if you're trying to do that, then get those people who are what you're trying to portray and let them portray that. You see what I'm saying? If you want someone to who is a cross-dresser, and again, there are comedy legends that have put on a dress. Geraldine is brilliant. That is an homage to femininity. But not everybody was doing Geraldine. You understand? And if you don't know who Geraldine is, Google it. It is amazingly funny, and everybody don't have to do that. But what they will tell you is that they're putting a representation of everyone out. And if that is the case, then everyone who is whatever it is you're putting out should be the people who star as that thing, right? So if you already have a trans woman, then you don't really need anybody else to dress as one, right? If that's the look you're going for. But I just think that there is in every situation you're gonna be in every job, no matter the level, it's always gonna be some deviance, right? It's always gonna be some people who are going to use their power to get shit other than what they are entitled to. It's gonna always be that way. And people will tend to always put themselves around people who are subject to do what they want them to do. If they wouldn't, they wouldn't keep them around too long, right? So part of the situation is when they know they finna give you some money, when they know they finna invest in you, they gonna find out your level of commitment to them before they give you too much. And that is, I'm talking about from politics to in that correction, in that jail, in the Cook County jail, in the sheriff's department, it was chicks that were bust down to keep from working on a tier. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is just the nature. Any place where there's power, sex is going to be part of the exchange when you have that type of situation. And so all I will say is that my final thought about it all is that at the end of the day, there's going to always, it's particularly in law enforcement, but across all of these platforms where there is money and power to be had, it's going to be a group of dudes that are going to be trying to do deviant shit to people who don't want it done to them.
Did anybody ever ask you to wear a dress?
No. However, I have dressed up as a woman. I didn't have on a dress. I had on a bunch of makeup. I was playing Oprah Winfrey. And the reason I played Oprah Winfrey because I wanted to put out what I felt like Oprah Winfrey was, and I felt like it would be funnier as me as a dude, and I didn't shave or nothing. So I have been in drag, but I didn't have on a dress. I just had on a bunch of makeup, and I thought it was funny because to me, at the time, I'll be honest with you, I just felt like Oprah wasn't right then. So it just felt like to me everything that happened to you happened to Oprah, and bitch, you can only live one life. Like how much shit have you been through? And so, and the other thing is like, for me, I wanted to show how close she is, way closer to white women to me than it is to the sisters. So everything in the video is called Jones Big Ass Sizzle Reel. And they asked me a series of questions, and I played Oprah interviewing me.
Wow. Well, you know what? You gave us a lot of information tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I thank you very much. Here goes the mic of his noise.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate that so much for you coming out, joining us tonight. I really had fun on this live. It was entertaining. It was very fun. I appreciate everybody coming out. I hope you guys are enjoying my AIs, my little robots that I've been doing. I'm gonna put out more because I think I'm verbalizing that way through my AI, you guys. I think it's artificial intelligence. So these aren't real people. So you get to make the people up. I did it to give you another way of me speaking instead of me just speaking for myself. And when it's coming from another form or another part, it seems like y'all take it differently. Even though people knew this was a robot, they still got mad because a white woman talk about black people. But I said it. But these are the things that people really think about us, and we don't listen enough to say it. So maybe because of me doing it this way, you'll understand the messages that I'm getting ready to put out for some of the things that I'm going to put out. Because I feel like it's a better communication that way than me doing what I'm doing right now. Keep it real with you guys. So to that, you guys, I want to say I love you, Mr. Hines. I really appreciate you coming out. I'm going to talk to you again when we get off the mic. I'll call you when we get off, maybe. Okay. I'm not sure when your interview is going to be released for Storm, but it should be any time now. And again, I want to bring you back again because I want to kind of, because other people want to talk about it, I want to kind of stick with Bernie Mac. I want to just keep it solely on him for a moment and see how that plays out too. Because I still don't think to this day that Bernie Mac got what he really should have got, even in his circle and stuff. So that one, and I got the stuff with the Whitney Houston stuff, you guys. So a lot going to be coming out. And even not just celebrities, it's regular people as well. If I could come on more, fine. But if you're not kind of come on and say anything, then don't waste my time. I can let my AIs talk for me. And I can sit back and eat popcorn and weenies and bonbons just like y'all doing. Any final words, Mr. Hines, before I take you down?
No, ma'am. I just thank you for the opportunity. That's my final thought is thank you so much for all these opportunities. Follow me on social media and look for my shows. My show, House of Hines is a monthly show in Chicago and a few other shows I have. I'll put them up where you can find them. Thank you guys so much and thank you.
You got the raw footage to that?
I do.
Sometime maybe if you cut them some, I can maybe get you back on and let people see your talent. And like I played the AI in the beginning, we can do stuff like that. You guys, y'all heard his channel. Make sure you guys follow him. Show him love for sure. God bless you so much, your wife and your family. You have children?
I do have children. And my stepdaughter got in contact with me recently. My daughter lives in D.C. And I got 2 grandkids and shit. It's amazing watching these dudes grow up. Even though they're not next to me every day, I still pay attention to them from afar. And me and my wife are killing it together. It has been amazing living with her. And I thank you guys for allowing me to be on this platform.
You know, I think that's beautiful that you give your queen that type of credit and let us know how phenomenal she is as queen. A lot of brothers don't do that, and they really can learn a lot from you for sure.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
God
so
bless
very
you.
much.
I'm gonna take a few of these messages. I'm gonna log out. I'll talk to you in a minute, Mr. Hines. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'll try to log them back up. Somebody said something about an AI right quick. Let me see. Rest in peace, Bernie. She said, I want to learn how to do AI. I want to learn how to do AI. Y'all like it? Do y'all like my AI? Please, you guys, if you see the messages and you see these different people and you know they're not me, I'm really trying to put out different conversations so it'll kind of be more enlightening and bring more positive things to you, you know, as far as that's concerned. You know, I'm releasing AIs every morning at 11 o'clock. I probably will come on Sunday, depending on how it is. But if too, Mr. Whitecross, he writes a lot of poems and things like that. I'm thinking about doing one of those AIs and let him share those poems with you. And just like other different things. And if there is a letter or something that you want to write me, you see the emails going across the platform right now. I have one called Berry Note #1 at gmail.com, Essie Berry 54 at gmail.com, Essie Berry News at gmail.com. And you see my phone number. Let me see if I can show a phone number on there. You know, my phone number has been run across the screen was 747-248-6433. And hypothetically saying, if you wanted to write something or if you wanted to say something, you're welcome to come on and write it. And then I might put it in an AI form or something that you feel, or if it's the case, and let that person say what you said, because a lot of people are nervous about coming on my platform, speaking or saying things because it make them nervous. And that was another reason why I got the AI, because if I tell it with a person, I think it'll have a different meaning to it. I think people will look at it differently, even when I'm doing these right now. I really want you guys, don't listen so much, look at the person. When I create the AIs, listen to the message that I'm trying to deliver. Hear my heart and things that I went through in situations that you may have gone through that you can overcome. Understand what I'm going through as a woman that has been through so I can help the next person no matter what. I got a few couple things coming up next week. I think it's going to be kind of funny to see. I can't wait to see it. Mr. Raymond want to go toe to toe with me. So we're going to see how that works. A little bit of it is about the conversation that he had with Sita. So like if you all that and you a man and you want to say some stuff, let me see how bold you are. He can't handle me, but I guess he think he can. But I'm going to show y'all how I do when I'm in a conversation with a man who's trying to be sweet on me or coming at me, because I come full force and I'm not shy when it comes to things like that. Because at this point, I'm solidarity for a born again virgin for 10 years. And I also want people to know that someone asked me about doing a show about being a born again virgin. Not just me, there's other women that I've met that have told me, Essie, I done saved myself 3 years, 2 years, 7 years, 20 years. I want people to participate in that show. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. I think it's a good thing. You don't have to sleep with a man and you just give your body away and he's nothing to you. So to be able to do that as a woman, I hold myself in high prestige because there's nothing wrong with me. I just felt like if it ain't right, then I don't want to deal with it. So stop sleeping with men because you just feel like they told you cute or they want to rub on you or they say you soft. You know, go better than that. Know what you want. Other than that, don't be giving your body to people and they're wasting your time. And then 2 days later, you ain't with them no more. I don't have time for that. But we're going to learn some things this year. And there's going to be AIs that I'm going to be putting out about laws, our people, things like that, you guys, about our history. I want you to take into consideration everything that's being said and know at the end of the day, this is a learning experience and knowledge is power. And we have the possibilities, we have the know-how to get knowledge. So why not absorb as much as we can absorb? I really enjoyed tonight, you guys. I ain't sure about Sunday because you see my voice going back out. I just didn't want to disappoint you guys today. So if I don't come on, you know, to have something to do with my voice because I had been a little bit up under the weather. So then if not, you guys will see me Wednesday for sure. But I'm still going to put out the AIs every day at 11 o'clock and some type of message. God bless you guys. Take care of yourself. Much love. For the love that you sent to me, I send it back to you unconditionally. And I really thank God for who he's allowing me to be and for all you beautiful people that are in my circle that are coming to me. Take care, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. And y'all see I'm using my voice already, so I probably won't be back on Sunday, but I'm going to put some AIs out for you guys. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye. Bye, Miss Carol. Thank you, guys. Bye, Mama.